Had a little listen to his podcast, huh?
Dude, it's educational. And besides, I've been wanting to listen to this one.
Welcome to Idling in the Impala, a podcast by and for lovers of supernatural and the fanfiction it inspires. Before we begin, just want to remind you to follow us wherever you listen so you don't miss any episodes or bonus content. If you love what we do and want an easy way to show your support, please consider leaving us a positive, that's all the stars, rating on your favourite listening platform. It helps SPN and fanfic lovers find us and share in the fun. I'm Kasey.
I'm Sandra, and we're welcoming a pair of fanfic writers who are enthusiastic supporters and engaging fans that make the supernatural fandom a welcoming place for all. From reader inserts to original female characters to the rarest of pairs, Annie and Bets seem to be giving it all a try. Annie, known as Copperboom82, is a multi-fandom writer who leans towards OFCs. Bets, known as flanneledfae, has been loving on a ton of ships, including RPFs. We're looking forward to a chat about supernatural and fanfic with writers who keep this fandom thriving. So, big thanks for joining us, and welcome to the podcast, Annie and Bets.
Welcome!
Hey, thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
We should get started with the whole reason why you guys are here, and I can't remember when your Convention Stories episode's going to premiere. I don't even know what month it is anymore right now. But anyway,
I'll look 1 second. I'm sorry. I thought I could eat half a cookie when you were doing your intro, and it turned out I could not.
But no, I met Annie and Betsy at the PhillyCon back in October of 2025. Had a really great experience. They were so sweet. They were so great. It was so fun to listen to their stories and like catch up with them here and there throughout the event that I was like, you know, you guys should come on. So you come on, talk about your time on like the convention and all those things. So
yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I wanted to talk to you about fanfic and, you know, your journey within supernatural fandom. So it was great because I got to talk to you about Convention Stories, and then this is your first time chatting with Kasey, and we're going to be doing all the things. And I think it's appropriate because I know one of you's a Sam lover, one of you's a Dean lover, and because Kasey and I have that balance, I'm sure this is going to be, well, we don't know who yet, so I think this is going to be a great conversation. I think, I remember Betsy had said something in particular, like, you know, she could talk all day, like all day, all day.
Your Convention Stories episode is coming out in August, which is a million years away from today.
But it'll go faster than we expect.
Oh, yeah. it absolutely will do, yes.
Yeah. Oh, we'll be going to our other convention in August too.
Cool. That's New Jersey? Is that when you guys are going?
Yeah.
Awesome. And I should say, you guys are actually physically together right now recording this, correct? Okay.
Yeah. These gals are fucking prepared. They were like, we're going to meet up and then we're going to get a room so nobody must deal with anybody else. Like, we're fucking ready. I'm so impressed.
I was so excited for an excuse for a road trip. I was like, no, let's do it.
So I guess my question too, before we like get into all these other questions, is how long have you guys like been friends? Like, is it because of Supernatural? Was it before?
Yes.
Okay.
We met in a Supernatural Discord server.
Yes. Okay.
It was a year in January.
Yeah. Betsy reached out to me. It was funny because like we had kind of talked a little bit. Both of us were really anxious. Like we get really nervous about talking to people. But we had like been kind of chatting in, you know, the spaces in the server. And then we had been talking about Notion because we were both looking for an alternative to Google Docs, and she reached out and we just started talking. It was like an easy excuse of like, hey, we can chat about this offline, and went from there.
Nice. Yeah. That's so sweet. I love it. I love that. I love it. So I guess now you guys are together. You guys are going to figure out who's going to take turns unless I actually ask one of you a particular question. So I'm going to leave that part up to you. So we'll throw it out there. You guys figure out who takes the lead.
I'm going to imagine that you're rock, paper, scissoring for everything.
We might. It's not a bad idea.
So first question is, when exactly did you get into Supernatural?
So I got into it in 2012 or 2013. I had tried to watch it for the first time in high school. My friend showed it to me. It was like 2008 or 9. And I surprisingly didn't like it at the time. I was like, no, I can't watch this. I don't like this. What are you trying to get me into?
Scary.
What?
You said it was too scary.
It was too scary. It was too scary for me at the time. As a 15-year-old, I was like, no, this is not for me.
Okay.
And then in college, I had a friend that her and I lived off campus. We did everything together, and we would often binge watch shows together. She really loved Supernatural. And she was funny because she like knew I didn't like it. So she would usually go watch it in her room. And then one day I came home from work and she was watching Justin Bello in the living room. And I got so sucked into it. I was like, wait, this is really good. I want to watch it. She went back. She had been rewatching it and she watched from the beginning with me. And I've been into it ever since.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome. And now you guys are sounding so similar. That was Annie, right?
That was Annie, yeah. Sorry.
No, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I know. I'm like, wait. Then. Okay, so that's Annie's story. Now we're going to get to Betsy's story.
No, I just want to point out the absolute like vast gulf difference between us as a Brit and an American. I also couldn't tell you guys apart vocally, and I was just going to roll with it. I wasn't going to say a goddamn word. I'm from the country that will refer to a person as, yeah, right, mate, for like a fucking decade and never know their name. So I was just going to, but Sandra's like, no, I need.
We're going to figure this out. I was like, I think that's Annie, but I'm making sure.
So funny.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me. That's Annie.
Okay, that's Annie's story. Now Betsy's story. Betsy, how did you get into Supernatural?
So in 2009, my best friend at the time, she didn't have cable, but like she had one of those antennas where you could get like 4, 6, and 10, like the local channels.
Yeah.
And the CW was one of the channels. And because we didn't want to watch like the news or like soap operas all the time, we just watched the CW constantly. And we saw a commercial for Supernatural, and I was like, they're pretty. I think we should watch this show.
Valid observation.
Yeah, I'm like, they're real pretty. And like, I'm a horror junkie, and I was like, that looks scary too. So like, we should definitely watch this.
Okay.
So changing channels was the first.
Oh my gosh.
Supernatural. I know.
Talk about throwing yourself into like the lore and the story arc.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That was the first episode I ever watched. And then like we were sucked in. We went to like, this was before Netflix or like anything like that. So we went to the library and like every week we would rent out like a season.
Oh, nice.
Until we got caught up and then we watched it live.
Nice. I was
That's
trying to figure
awesome.
out because you said it was 2008 or was it 9? 2009?
I think it's 2009.
Okay, that makes sense. Because I was going to say season 4 because they were very pretty. And well, they're pretty all the time, but like, you know.
Yeah.
Pretty. Season 5 would have been a good pretty.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So, I mean, so then Annie, so like you tried it, but then were like, did you even like, did you attempt one full episode or did you like stop in the middle of an episode, go like, no, I can't do this? Or did you?
I got through the full pilot. It was funny because I had used to love horror movies when I was like younger. Like I was a 10-year-old and The Ring was my favorite movie. Which was weird.
Scary. I made the mistake of watching that by myself at home and then the phone rang. I said, this is the worst.
Absolutely not.
No. Oh my God.
No. But okay, keep going. The Ring.
That was like my favorite movie, and I loved how much it creeped everybody out that, you know, this random 10-year-old loved this movie. So I used to love horror, and then I don't know what happened. I got to be a teenager, and it started like, there was one, I don't remember what it was. There was a movie that my friend wanted to go watch in the theaters. It was a horror movie. I didn't want to see it. I hated it. I was freaked out the whole time. And like for a little bit after that, I was on a kick of like, I don't like horror. Like I don't want to watch it. And it was not that long after that my other friend was like, hey, let's watch Supernatural. I got through the one episode and I was like, is the whole thing like this? And she's like, yeah. I was like, no, absolutely not. This is not what I want to do right now.
So you couldn't power through the horror for the pretty at that time. It wasn't something to do. Okay, gotcha.
The pretties did not get her. She was like, no.
Not at that age.
But, oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Sounds around the same time. So one was like, yes, please. And the other one was like, no, I'm going to wait a little bit and then get into it later. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think because we can't wait any longer. I think Kasey's got to like ask the question that we all need to know. Kasey, I'm gonna leave it up to you how you want to ask the question.
I do. And I'm gonna pick on you guys.
Okay.
Sorry. And we're gonna go in alphabetical order because that seems
Pick away.
So we'll do Annie first. If you can. Like, it's totally fine if you can, or if you're like a bi bro, or if somebody else is your blorbo. But do you feel like you have a blorbo between the brothers?
I would have to say Dean, but I really do love them both. I can relate a lot more to Dean. I'm also an older sibling. I have a very similar relationship with my younger sibling as he and Sam do, so I just connect with that, I think, a little bit more. But I love both of them.
Yeah, totally fair. I used to threaten people with violence when I asked that question, but I got pulled up about it.
You were told, don't you better.
I was informed that it was too aggressive. And yeah, that's same question.
I love them both, but Sam's mine.
Yeah.
Hands down, yes. That's my boy. Yes.
My baby. So actually, yes. I'm gonna spring this one on you just because we've recently, as in like within the last couple of hours, been recording an episode to do with like alters of characters. Mm-hmm. So like Soulless Sam or Meg Sam. Like, do you guys we have a really long fucking list if you'd like to peruse and help yourselves.
No.
Do you guys have a favorite alter of Sam and Dean?
So Sam. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, pick between Soulless and Meg. I dare you.
I don't. That's hard. I can't pick between Meg and Soulless though.
But you like that same kind of vibe that's going on.
Yeah. The like very confident, kind of Ashley-ish. Yeah. Yeah.
Now I will raise the point that Meg Sam sings, and I kind of feel like that just tips it over the edge just a tiny bit.
But see, like Soulless Sam was like big and buff and can like throw you across the room.
You got more of them too.
Yeah.
Like you got a lot longer with Soulless Sam.
Perfectly valid criteria.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's absolutely fair. Annie, you
I don't know if I have a favorite. I wish we had explored more of Demon Dean, probably. But I enjoyed the Mark of Cain. I mean, every time they do like an alter of either of them, I always find it interesting just to see like how it's played differently. But I don't think I have a favorite.
Yeah, that's fair. It's literally just because it's on my mind. I'm sorry, you guys got to be guinea pigs.
No.
Sandra, an absolute disaster has happened.
Are we tied? Or is he in the front now?
No, we're not. We're not. It's 27-28.
Of
winning.
Sam? Is it Sam?
Sam is winning.
No, Dean's winning.
Dean's winning.
So close though.
My
Dean's
imaginary friend is in the room too.
They say they like Sam
and
too.
they love Sam. Yeah, they count.
So then we're tied.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for the day. I thought we were tied. Maybe I thought we were at that point, but then I was like, okay, no, because if one for one, I don't think it's tied. But so it's close. It's close. I'm thinking we may get a tie soon, depending on who I've got coming up. So we'll have to see.
That's exciting.
That is exciting.
It's very exciting.
I don't know why you want me to be sad.
I don't want you to be sad. I thought I was helping by having Sam people on because I kept getting told there's not enough Sam people, and now that there are, now I just feel like I can't win in this complaining situation.
No, unfortunately, you can't. This is an unwinnable
I
situation.
can't. It is unwinnable. But I'm going to keep trying, and we'll see. So that's I mean, we spent about 2 hours going through way too many characters, and we did not think it through. But we were talking
because
about
somebody,
me.
I'm mentioning no names. Somebody decided to include every single person who was on screen, even if that on-screen time was like 5
I
fucking
was
seconds.
like,
Oh, wow.
it's an alter ego. And then we were still forgetting people. We were still remembering people as we were recording.
There's so many. There's so many.
We had a big list, and then we were like, son of a bitch, we didn't have this one and this one, and oh god, there was that one as well.
Yeah. It's a lot of seasons. Speaking of a lot of seasons, what were your overall thoughts like about the show in general? Once you finally did get into it and stuff, like what were some thoughts that kept coming into your mind? And we've got other questions too about the show, but just like overall thoughts about the show. How did it hit you? How does it hit you now? Kind of a thing. Now that I'm assuming completed. I'm assuming.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Multiple times.
Every watch.
Okay. Rewatchers. There we go. Yeah. What are your thoughts about the show?
So through the years, like it depends on like when I watch it, I guess, or like if I'm writing something as I watch it, because like if I'm writing something for Sam, like I pay attention to him more. If I'm writing something for Dean, I'll pay attention to him more.
Okay.
So it just kind of like depends like where I'm at like mentally, if that makes sense. But I think it was overall a really good show. Really good. I like the whole like monster doesn't necessarily mean evil.
Yeah.
That's what I liked about it. And just like their connection and like they'll always keep fighting. That's like a big thing for me. Yeah. So
I like how many layers there are to it. Like I'm a constant rewatcher of like all the shows that I like, but especially Supernatural. It's one like I've just watched on repeat. It's like, oh, I got through 15 seasons. Let me go back and start on season 1 again.
Valid. That's what I do all the time.
Isn't that really jarring though? Like when you're in 15 and you're like thirsting over like Daddy Jensen, and then you're like, and we're done. Oh god, he's a baby.
I was like, oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
It was funny. I was a few years ago, my husband had agreed, he hadn't seen the show and he knew how much I loved it. And he was like, okay, I'll watch seasons 1 through 5 with you. So I had already been rewatching it and was into later seasons. And then he would like come be like, okay, like I'm ready to watch a few episodes. And it was so jarring.
You're going back and forth.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. It was so weird. Like, it was like, okay, we're in a season 3 episode. And then I was like going to my room and like, going upstairs and watching like season 13 episodes. And I was like, oh, this is so weird.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, that's champion.
That's well, I think I've done that a couple of times with my husband Ted, because we try to maybe like around a certain like holidays, like around Christmas, like, we'll watch a very Supernatural Christmas, and then maybe like we'll do the spear, like from season 14, right? Because it's got like that Die Hard theme to it and stuff like that. So we'll go from like season 3 to like season 14, and then like Valentine's Day we'll do My Bloody Valentine, and he's like, wait, what season are we on? I'm like, just go with it. But it's weird to kind of have all of that time with the characters to play with. Betsy, you talked about like writing for like depending on who you're writing for. I just had a thought. Oh my gosh, this is what happens when you get into your 50s. I forgot already. I had a thought.
That happens to me now in my 30s, so you're not alone.
So what I was thinking was, do you pick out certain episodes to watch if you're writing about a certain character, or does it not matter? You just like whatever part of the show you're in, you just kind of focus on that character?
So I do like the canon divergent a lot. Like I'll put in like, I might just be like watching a random episode and like Castiel will give Sam a look and I'm like, oh my god, they're in love. I have to write this episode. I have to write this episode with the secret relationship like behind the scenes.
That is too cute. I love that.
It just takes a look. Yes,
it just takes a look.
Oh
like if Castiel like looks at Sam for like more than 5 seconds, I'm like, okay, you're in love. You're getting married. This is how we're doing this.
And you usually message me as that's happening.
I do. I'm like, oh my gosh, do you remember this episode at this second? Like,
I'm like, no, but I trust you. It's fine.
Oh, that's the great thing when you can trust somebody on your fanfic journey. That's a great thing.
100%.
Do you have favorite characters outside of Sam and Dean, since you both love them very much?
Crowley's one of my favorites.
Yes.
Love Crowley. Charlie, Jody, Bella. I mean, honestly, it'd be a shorter list to go off of which ones are my favorites.
Yes.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But I mean, I would say overall, one of the things that I do love about the show is that the characters are so dimensional. Like, I feel like they don't have a lot of flat characters, and like even the ones that I maybe like don't like, they're still interesting for the most part. And there's just so much there. They're flawed, and that makes them feel real. And to me, that's a big part of like what makes the show so good.
Yeah.
But that's me.
Yeah. Favorite. I mean, obviously, I like Castiel a whole bunch. All of them.
That's a valid answer. We'll accept that.
Except for Metatron, like he can go away. Like you can just boot him away and we would be fine.
Yeah, he's a really good. I think it proves how good of a bad guy he is, though. Too, like really, like I don't know anybody. That really like really though. So I bet with like Crowley. I love Crowley, I love Rowena.
Rowena's awesome.
Where Metatron, you're like, no.
Yeah.
Every minute he's on camera, I'm like, ew, can we not look? Like this is
before you know he's bad. I'm just like, no.
He's just and I mean like zero disrespect to Curtis Armstrong, but like boy, you slimy. I don't know what to tell you. You just got a vibe. I'm like,
I remember him from a lot of shows, and he does have that. That he does that really well, Curtis Armstrong.
Yeah, you have to give the actor credit because he plays that part so well.
He does.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
he really does. Really does.
But like Kasey said, there's a vibe.
It's
like,
you're just like it's like just something. And again, absolutely no hate to Curtis Armstrong, but that's how I feel about Metatron. I'm like, oh, you're
you can't trust him.
So we talked a little about how you guys met in like the sort of like a fandom community. So was Discord kind of one of the first spaces, or did you where did you first go online for like supernatural fandom stuff? Like, was it Tumblr? Was it like where was it?
Okay. So like back in the day, I used to care what people thought, and like like how like fangirls were bad and they were crazy, and
okay. Gotcha.
So I used to go on like AO3 a lot as a guest. But in the last couple of years, I have pretty much said, fuck it. I like what I like and I don't care. I will be the crazy fangirl. Like, and if you don't like it, you don't have to be around me. But
I love that.
I started like actually like posting and like being part of it on Tumblr.
Okay. Yeah.
And then newfound.
And then I found Discord through the writers community.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I had been, I mean, similarly, except for I'm still nobody knows that I'm as into fandom stuff in my real life as I am. I was on AO3 for a while as a guest. I had always written like fanfic and just creative writing. Like that's always been a hobby of mine, but I hadn't shared it anywhere and had just always been like super nervous and super shy, whether it was in real life or online. But I had a Tumblr forever, longer than I'd been into Supernatural. And I had taken a break from it, went back, and there was like I started following stuff that I liked. So I ended up back on there. I found the writers community through there. I had been on Discord already, but for a different fandom. Well, it was a multi-fandom Discord server. But it was kind of like a long, weird journey, but that eventually got me to the Liana's writer community in Tumblr. And then I found the Jackal's Verse Bingo around the same time. And fanfic writers of Supernatural, that Discord server. I found those two like around the same time, and that was really where I got into like participating in the fandom rather than observing it, I'll say.
So how many do you guys mod in Discord servers? Because that was one of my questions, because And I asked this to Leanna, and Leanna's like, no, I don't mod in as many places as you think I do. I'm just really everywhere. So how many are you like mods in? Is it just the fanfic writers, or is it in other places as well?
That's the only one I'm officially a mod in.
Okay.
I keep an eye out in Betsy's Sam Casping server, but like I'm not officially a mod. I'm just there.
Okay.
She's tech support.
Yeah.
She's labeled as tech support.
I am. And I'll jump in, like, if I see somebody asking a question, then I'm like, oh, I can answer that, or I can help. Like, I do, but, like, you don't have me as, like, a mod.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then, Beth, how about you?
I am a mod in the FFW. I run the Sam Caspang. And then recently, I've been promoted in the Supernatural Fanfic Pond as a manta ray.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's a lot of community, a lot of stuff to be a part of. I'm the lurker, so I may fall into Annie's category. So I'm like in a lot of places, but I don't tend to do that much. As Kasey likes to say, I lurk in our own server more than I actually do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's understood. Absolutely.
I will say you lurking brings a really good element of fun when I'm being a tit. And I can be like, oh, she got sense of disturbance in the force in a minute. I'm gonna get shouted at. I enjoy that.
Yeah.
It brings a sense of joy to my life.
Sometimes it's just, sometimes I just get enjoyment out of reading what everybody's up to.
Yeah,
it's just
right.
like, because I really don't like, well, what else could I add to this that, needs to be added that isn't already being said very well by a lot of people. So I just like to embrace that and just enjoy that part of it. I don't think there's anything wrong with lurking, but sometimes it's good. I think especially to get out of your shell. Because then you end up you find more people, right, to be part of and connect with, and you realize, a lot of other people feel the same way, and it's fine. It's fine for it to be that way. So
That's been one of my favorite parts of being more active. I mean, I still lurk, but I'm even starting to participate, you do just find so many people that it's like, oh no, I'm not the only person who likes this stuff, and I'm not the only person who feels this way, or has these thoughts. Like, you just can connect with people in a way that is different. It's nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Writing journey. So Annie, I think you said this. You have written before.
Yes.
So original writing too, or just kind of more like fanfic writing?
A little bit of both. So I was the weird kid who didn't really have a lot of friends and just read and wrote. And those were my hobbies in my life pretty much as long as I can remember.
I'm with you there, babe.
Yeah, it was just, I don't know. My books were better than the asshole kids, in elementary school.
Yeah.
It's like, these are better.
And also, the books had swords and dragons.
Yeah, it was just way cooler than real life.
Mm-hmm.
We would have book club or the assigned reading in class, and I'd be like the only kid who was like, I'm so excited about this, and grab my book, and everybody would be like, well, you can do all of the work for the group project, and you'd be like, that's fine.
Anyway. I'm in my happy place. It's fine.
Yeah, this is the best. Oh no, more reading. Whatever will I do?
It's like, oh, let me just, I'm so upset. Oh, drats. So I had always kind of written and read, and then I liked creative writing. That was the other subject that I liked in school. I mean, I don't remember what about, but I know as early as third grade being excited about doing creative writing. And then I didn't start writing supernatural fan fiction until 2019, though, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh. You were well into the fandom journey then, and with the show. I mean,
and I just hadn't thought of it for some reason. I don't know why I hadn't. So embarrassingly, I had gotten into fan fiction through Harry Potter, which I was 10, and it was the 90s. So I feel
you get a pass.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah. Well, I feel like there's a certain, because I don't want to say millennials as a whole, but I feel like there's a certain subsection of us that that was. Those books came out at our formative high school.
Yeah.
Coming into puberty, sexual explore. It was there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the only thing that I think I liked as a kid that I didn't get picked on for.
Yeah.
It was the only thing that was no, it's okay that you like it. And I still remember waiting in between books for what's going to happen next.
Yep. I vividly remember falling asleep in math class because I'd stayed up until like 2 a.m. to finish the newest book.
Yeah.
Yes. It was like, I have to know what happens. And it was
I must have
before,
to finish it. I need to know.
yeah. So that was how I had gotten into it, was kind of writing. That was how I had found fan fiction and had gotten into writing it, like, you know, in between books. And I think because I had gotten into fan fiction from like a book, I had never thought about applying it to anything else. Like a TV show, like didn't translate to writing.
Yeah.
I stumbled across fan fiction for Supernatural and I was like, oh, it was like a light bulb going off. And I was like, wait, why haven't I been doing this?
That's
this is
crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's so crazy, especially being such a writer. Like, I mean, I guess like my thing is too, like, did you ever, so, I mean, were there thoughts of like what ifs and things like that, but you just wouldn't put it
all the time,
paper?
and I just like didn't think about it. Like it just like I had the what if, and like one of the things I always, and I still haven't written it, but like one of my other favorite shows was Bones, which was on a different network that came out the same year.
Yeah.
And I would watch those two shows and I'd be like, this would be the perfect crossover. Like this is such a missed opportunity. I still say that. And yeah, it just like for some reason never occurred to me to actually like take pen to paper and write it. Because to me it was something that I watched, not something that I read.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes that logical connection. Yeah. I mean, like, if you didn't think of it outside of it, and if you, I'm guessing you weren't around people that were writing fan fiction or anything else outside of, say, Harry Potter, right? Like that was okay.
Even that was something that like I don't have any friends, like any like in-person friends that like I know are into any of the fandom stuff or any fan fiction. So it was something that was very just like me and only me, and like not something that I like talked about. So yeah, it just took a while.
Yeah. Betsy, any original writing before fanfic?
Yeah, I actually wrote original before I wrote like any fan fiction.
Nice.
Mainly about werewolves and vampires.
Okay.
I'm going the other direction. We're going to go like Twilight direction now.
Okay, gotcha.
Though I was into Harry Potter, like Twilight was kind of my tipping point. And then I was writing like fan fiction before I knew it was fan fiction. Like me and my friend would like sit on like the Yahoo chat or whatever it was, and we would like tell stories back and forth.
Nice.
And just write like Nick and Kevin, like it was like Backstreet Boys. It was like, we would write like just like stories like about like, oh, what if this happened, or what if this happened, and then like we just wrote back and forth. And then you always have like the what ifs or like the daydreams. So I did that a lot, and then I would like write them down. And I didn't start posting until 2024. Yeah, I was like late at posting, but
I think you and I did that same kind of thing where it was like only around the same time we started posting.
Right.
Okay.
It's scary though.
Yeah.
Terrible like that. Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Oh,
I have been in all the cringy fandoms. Yes.
I'm Jacob all the way.
Yeah, because like I mean, like he had the hair and the biceps and
apparently
and the muscles.
shirtless a
and
lot.
the hair.
Shirtless a lot.
Well, you know, you see, the thing is, we traded the hair in for the muscles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he had beautiful long hair, and then he like wolfed out or whatever. I've read all of the Twilight.
Me too.
And he like, and he goes like gets all wolfed out and stuff, and then they all run hot, so they all just wander around in shorts, but they go cut their hair for some reason. So we traded it. We traded the hair in for the muscles, but the muscles weren't bad. You know, it was nice.
They were really nice to look at.
It was
nice.
it was okay. It was all right. He's married. The actor Taylor Lautner has married someone also called Taylor.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Taylor Lautner married to Taylor Lautner, and if they're having a kid, and if they don't name that child Taylor, like that's a missed opportunity.
Missed opportunity. Oh my gosh, yes.
They have to.
Yes.
I just like legally, I feel like they have to.
Yes.
It's such a letdown if they don't.
Yeah, like you could have had it all, guys, and you just
right.
wasted it.
Yeah,
Wasted.
Okay, Sandra, you can ask your reasonable questions now.
I heard a year when Annie started writing supernatural FanFiction 2019.
Oh yeah, but I didn't post until like 2024.
So did you just keep it? Did you just keep it to
Just
yourself?
keep it to yourself?
Yeah,
Aw.
100%. I mean, that's what I did with most of the stuff that I wrote until 2024.
So do you know what that's called? Because I just recently learned the term for it. I think with
there's a term for
There's a term for this?
Killer Bees who talked about it. It's called drawerfic because you basically just keep it in a drawer for yourself. It's like your stuff, and you just keep it.
I have a lot of those.
It's like your secret stash. Yeah.
Like I did that.
I do too.
I mean, obviously way before the internet became a thing, but like, you know, I was doing that. I was just writing. Sometimes I would write for friends, but a lot of times it was just you just write for yourself and just like, you know, read through it and stuff. Yeah, drawerfic. And I think some people might call it a drawerfic also if they're like ashamed by it. But I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know if the ashamed part is more because I think Betsy, like you were saying, like if you wanted to, you're like, let your fangirl flag fly.
There's such a stigma.
There is such a stigma, and it sucks.
I mean, I think my parents were the first ones who caught me like reading fanfic as a kid, and like they were definitely judgmental as hell about it, and it stuck with me. It was like, oh, this is like, I guess this is really cringy. Yeah. But
That's I'm sorry. I very carefully navigated that by I was able to brag to my mother that I had a reasonably popular My Chemical Romance fic by not telling her what it was. I was like, I've been writing this story and I've been posting it on the internet and lots of people like it and like X many people have read it. And she like, I think she knew I was a freak by that point. So she was like, I'm not going to ask. And I was like, great, I'm not going to tell you.
It's like, thank you for not prying and letting me just talk to you about the generalities of it. Yeah. No, I totally get that. I mean, honestly, nobody aside from, you know, Betsy and you guys, I mean, Sandra, I've met you, but like people that I know, like in person, they don't know that I write or that I write fan fiction. But I recently did an original fiction short story contest and it was really cool because I was finally able to like talk about it. And like my husband was like super supportive and it was cool.
Oh, I love that.
It's really cool.
You didn't tell your husband that you were writing fanfic?
No, and like it's so stupid because I know he wouldn't judge me. Like he's obviously I love him. We're married. You'd
hope at this point.
He's so incredibly supportive of like everything, and it's funny. Like, you know, the two of us we have obviously a lot of you know, overlapping interests and things in common. That's why we started as friends and ended up together. But we have a lot of ways that we're different. And I get very excited about things and he does not. Like I lash onto something and hyperfixate and he loves that about me and talks to me about that all the time. Like has never been judgmental. So I know I could. And I always just am like, I'm too scared to tell you. So he has no idea.
You're not alone though. We know a lot of people that are kind of in that same boat, like heavily into the fandom and just don't know, you know, just they're worried about the judgment.
Yeah.
You know, and I think
it is the stigma about it is very, very real.
Yeah.
I have the opposite problem where my husband is so proud of me. Sometimes he will tell people, I'm like, no.
Oh my gosh, I have that.
You do.
Sweetie, your extended family do not need to know about this. Shut up.
We were, oh my god.
So you have that. You have that issue, Betsy.
Me and my spouse were like out to like brunch with his family, and he's like, "Oh, you should tell them about your story." And I'm like, "No, I shouldn't. No."
So funny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I've never hidden what I wrote from my husband, but there was when I first started, I wouldn't write where he could read it. So I would move seats in the living room with my laptop so he couldn't like read over my shoulder. It's not that he's particularly interested, but I was like, oh,
you can't see it.
And like
there's something about having eyes on you that's nerve-wracking sometimes.
Yeah.
Like it's unnerving.
And also, I forget to write if I know someone was watching me. I just forget how to spell. I forget how words work. I'm like, stop watching me. And it's even like, because of COVID and the pandemic and everything, if I'm screen sharing, I can't write either because I know somebody's still watching me like do words. I hate it.
Yep.
But now, like I've been posting since 2020 maybe?
That's awesome.
Something like that. So now I'm like, and I like, because I've made the shift. I started out writing het stuff, and I've made the shift to primarily Wincest now. So now I'm just like, I'm writing gay porn.
Yep.
Like, look at your own racist fucker. And then he just very carefully looks at the TV like, nope. And I don't like, he doesn't read anything I write. He's not into, because like whether I'm writing hat or I'm writing male stuff, it's all explicit. He's not about that life. But now I'm just like, at your own risk. What I'm saying is, it's very freeing to share that. But also, I do understand the fear of being like, oh no, the judgment, especially if you've been judged before as well.
Yeah.
Like,
It doesn't help if the parents were kind of like, what? And then it's
I've been slowly trying to break past it, so we'll see where I get. Fingers crossed.
I believe in you.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. But it's we've definitely, like, a lot of people are they're like, nope, it's a part that I just I'm not sure the outside world. And I mean, it's a legitimate concern. I mean, especially, you just don't know how people are going to react and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm constantly, Ted's like, I'm so proud. I'm like, I know, but you have to keep that to yourself.
Exactly.
Like, please, thank you.
Yes.
Like, not
I
everybody
love that
needs
you're
to know
proud.
it.
Can you be proud with your inside voice?
I think the other thing too, at least for me, like, it started out as like, oh, I don't want to tell anybody because like I'm so nervous, but also it's nice to have something that's just for me. Like I can go into these spaces and I don't have to worry about anything. Like I can just be myself and it's for me, and there's just no external pressure, which is nice.
It's like alter ego, right? It's like you get to be this alternative version of yourselves, which I think is like you said, very freeing. You know, when you could just do the thing. And I will say, Kasey, it was so funny because during our break, I was talking to Ted about our episode, and he was spouting off. He's like, oh, so like Soulless Sam and Demon Dean. And then he was like, oh, so like, did you do like Bad Charlie and Good Charlie? And I was like, I am so proud of you. I'm like,
where was he when we were making the goddamn list? Ted, please.
I have created a monster of my own.
You have created a monster of your own.
It is great.
Yeah.
Did you guys do
when he does
Ava? Like the alternate Ava?
Alternate,
Yeah, like where she was like
no.
pretending to be like all sweet and innocent, and then like they go into that town and like she's a total badass.
Because she was possessed. Yeah, that's cool. We
Combo.
totally forgot. Totally forgot about
Ava.
I love Ava.
She's fun.
Yeah.
See? There you go. Again,
I love the actress.
30% of the cast is probably not included in this. So thank you. Thank you for pointing out Ava.
sorry.
We will definitely have that. No, that's good.
We'll put it in the description.
That's good. And
we forgot this person.
I just
We're aware.
watched it. Oh goodness. So we know you guys both like, okay, so Annie, you started writing supernatural stuff 2019. You also were writing, was that when your crossover stuff started?
That was actually the first supernatural thing I ever wrote.
Okay, so your crossover was Harry Potter and supernatural, right?
It was an easy transition. I was like, oh, okay, I can do this. I've already been writing this. And then when I signed up for Jackal's Verse Bingo, then that was when I was like, okay, supernatural. And I started just writing stuff for that.
Now your crossover though, isn't that like, I saw like the hits on that? It's like crazy.
Yes.
Stuff. Like
It's
it's crazy. Like how many hits is that thing?
Hang on. I don't know. It's definitely my most popular. It has
what is this crossover fic? I'm sorry, I was not.
It's an original character with Dean. It is 18,381 hits.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. No, I saw that. I was like, okay, I just wanted to point that out. So that was kind of where you
That's where it started.
Okay.
It was the first thing I ever wrote for Supernatural, and it was the first thing I ever posted, and I posted it thinking, like, nobody's gonna be freaking interested in this. Like, this is the dumbest thing ever. And then it was like, oh no, people are actually reading this. What? I didn't expect this. I was like,
and so were you usually writing, I guess with Harry Potter, were you writing original characters within Harry Potter also? Okay.
Yeah. I've always done original characters for the most part. That was always, for me, the easiest thing to, like, write, because it was like, okay, I tend to, whatever the source material is, I'm very plot into it. I'm like, no, this is what happened. And for me, it's like, oh, well, if I insert somebody, then it changes it. How does it change it? And, like, that was how my brain started working.
Betsy, did you what if a lot too? So were you doing reader insert, or were you doing original characters, or like what were you doing?
I started with reader inserts. And then I dabbled into original characters, but I didn't like get into them until Annie and I started talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aw, don't we love
And then
that
I was
when
like,
somebody
help
gives you
me,
inspiration?
help me
Yes.
build this person. Because like I had a bad experience with like reader inserts, so I don't like really do them anymore.
Okay.
I've done a few here and there. I did a few for like Kinktober. But I had a bad experience where like somebody messaged me and was like, I would not do this. This is not a true reader insert. And I'm like, okay, fine, then I will make my own character and she can do whatever she wants. And then you can't say a word. Like, so.
Wow. Okay. So
Yeah.
judge it. Yeah.
With people.
Yeah.
I know.
You've had some
I
bad
was like,
luck.
okay, well, like if you don't like the way I write it, why don't you go write it?
Yeah.
Go make your
Like,
own reader insert with blackjack and hold this fucker. Go away.
So I mean,
and you guys didn't start posting until 2024.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
that is
So-
fucking.
I mean, and I don't want to like dredge up bad feelings, but I also am curious about the reader insert and what they was it because
What was this sacrilegious act?
yeah, what did you do wrong, quote unquote?
So it
in their eyes?
was a real person, and it was like Jensen, and the reader was like there before he got married, and then like a bunch of stuff happened, and then like he had to go with his wife and get married. Like he was blackmailed into it, and then like years later they like found each other again.
Okay.
When like the boys started shooting, she was like a writer for the boys. And so like they found each other again for that.
Okay.
And then she was engaged, and they're like the person messaged me and was like, there would be no contest. Like it would be Jensen. Like I would leave him like 100%. I would never like who like am I gonna pick? And I'm like, oh, but there's like then there's no story.
Right.
There's like nothing there.
Wow.
So
Wow.
yeah.
You had a lot of
carried
people that are
Frodo
too
to
comfortable.
Mordor. Well, then there wouldn't be a story, would there? Though?
But there wouldn't like it would just be like, okay, like chapter 1 you go off with Jensen and
Story
happily
over.
ever after. Like
Yeah.
Interesting.
gosh.
Very interesting. Yeah. Judgment abounds. But no, I mean, I've read stories like that. I've read reader inserts like that where it's RPF Jensen. And I mean, even like incorporating other, you know, like Daniil or like whatever, like however that thing is going. And there's, what's wrong with, well,
yeah, like
no, yeah.
it's my thing. Like if you don't like it, don't read it. Like
You don't have to read it. You can go do your own thing. Like, I don't know. I think people have gotten entirely too comfortable just like mouthing off and being assholes. And it's like, just like, you don't have to interact with stuff.
Exactly.
You don't have to.
Yeah. Casey, what's your motto about
The art of knowing when to leave a space.
Yeah.
Every space should be welcoming.
Yes.
Not every space has to cater to every person. You should always be welcome, but if it's not for you, then it's on you to leave.
Yeah. And you should just acknowledge that and leave.
Yeah.
And I think as well, like the time that you guys said that, like, you know, that you started posting, I feel like over the last couple of years, there's been a really big shift, especially on Tumblr. The level of entitlement is unreal. Like I don't post my works to Tumblr unless I'm doing a bang or something that I have to post it.
Yeah.
And then I'll like cross post it with AO3, but like my stuff is on AO3. But like, and this is like, I'm not hating on readers on Tumblr because authors do the same thing. I've seen authors having big ass fucking tantrums because they're not getting the engagement that they think they deserve, and they do this for free and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It's breeding such
Toxic.
an entitlement.
Yeah.
And I think I had a conversation with somebody recently with regards to comments on Fix, and I was like, if you picked up a book off the shelf in a bookstore and you weren't happy with the ending, you wouldn't email the author.
No.
You wouldn't write a letter and be like, hi, I don't like this. It's just
Never.
No.
You don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just something about this fandom space that we've got, and it's great in so many ways. It really is breeding in the worst in people as well.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's unfortunate. I mean, and it's like I don't know. I feel like these spaces are meant to be somewhere for everybody to just be safe and happy. And, you know, it's an escape from the crap that you're dealing with in your day-to-day life. And it's like, why do you have to bring like any type of hate or negativity into them? Like, you know, especially the work side of it, like you're consuming something for free.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that. Like,
Yeah.
Exactly. And then, like, from the flip side, as an author, yeah, you're putting this out there for free, but you have to be doing this for yourself first and foremost.
yes.
Yep.
You have to be doing it for the love of the game.
Yep.
Anything
If you're
else,
not, it's going to drain you. It's going to absolutely drain you. And like, I don't know, I went in posting. I'm really grateful, I think, that I wrote for myself for so long, because when I went in posting, I was not expecting anybody to read anything that I was writing or like it. And so everything was just like, oh, that's cool. I wasn't expecting that. That's cool. But you know, I do it for myself. I don't do it for that stuff. I had been doing it before I started posting, and I'll probably continue after, because I just have always enjoyed writing. It's an outlet for me. But if you're just doing it for the engagement, I think it's going to eventually drain you, because people unfortunately kind of suck. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, and I this is a millennial thing, isn't it, where we have to monetize all of our hobbies.
Yes.
Nothing can be done just for fun. We have to make money from it. But it doesn't just burns you out, and then you're like, I don't enjoy this anymore. This is everything you do for fun is no longer fun. Now it's work.
It becomes pressure. Like you're just under pressure for it. Yeah, you've got to find something for yourself in it, or you're gonna burn out.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry you had that experience though, because that sucks.
Yeah. Did you finish your story or no?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I finished it earlier than I wanted to, just because that whole experience kind of like
Deflated.
Reader inserts, like it just put a bad taste in my mouth. So like I ended it earlier than I wanted to, but like maybe we'll go back to it at some point in time. I don't know.
Yeah, there's just because one person has that experience or decides to share their thoughts with you doesn't mean there aren't other people that wouldn't enjoy it.
Right.
Yeah. That sucks. Oh goodness.
It's not that everybody sucks, it's just that a significant amount of people suck.
Yeah.
They're ruining it for the rest of us.
And they're loud.
That's it as well. The vocal minority.
Yeah. What kind of like, so, I mean, if you've listened to any of our stuff, you know, we have like certain fanfic tropes and things that we like to read or we like to write about. So is there certain like tropes that you guys like to write or you like to read? Like, do you find yourself maybe reading a certain trope that you're like, oh, I wish I could write that, but you know, but then you end up like writing something totally different. Like I love
that's me through me.
Yeah. I mean, I, like for Kasey, like Kasey has this gift for writing the stuff that's gut wrenching and like tears my heart out. But I don't think I could, you know, write that as well as they do. And so, but I like, because I like the fluffy stuff. I like the, you know, but I'll read a little bit of everything. But is there something in particular that you guys like, gimme, I can't get enough of this trope kind of thing?
And why is it junkies?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. I love the angst. I love like the crush my heart, like womp, like give me you said junkies, of course, like the demonic junkies. I am like, give me it. Oh my god, I love it. Like kill me, like crush me. But I can never get my like angst to come out like that. Like it just like, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is gonna like it's like I'm crying as I'm writing it, and it's like, oh my gosh, I need to switch to something fluffy. Like,
I'm gonna tell you, there's a reason Junkies is sat for over a year now, because I'm like, I don't even know where to start.
It's killing me. Yes. But yes, I love, like, I will consume all of the angst and womp, but like writing it's just a whole other beast. Like I can't ever get it to come out like that. I wish I could. And you mentioned Leanna before, and like her angst, their angst is like so great. And I'm like, can you teach me like how to write it like this? I love it so much.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's two types of author. I mean, there's probably more, but there's only me and Sandra in this podcast, so like she's a an escaper, if you will. Not necessarily an avoider, but she writes to escape. So she writes, like an I wish kind of thing. I'm a prodder. I'm like, oh, that's bruised. What happens if we just,
twist the knife a little bit?
Yeah, I'm like, I exercise demons by putting them onto my characters and being like, can you tell me what happens now? So maybe, maybe you just go in the other way. Maybe you're just like, I write for escape and I want it to be happy. And that's fine.
Yeah. I don't even know. I know from like talking with Betsy that she's dating myself. You'll call me out. You're like, you like tropes, and I'm like, it doesn't even occur to me that I'm writing tropes when I'm writing them. Like, I just write what I write. I definitely like bounce around between like angst and fluff, hurt, comfort, smut, depending on what's going on. I mean, I would say just in general, I tend to be more character driven than like, I wish I was better at writing case fics, like actual like monster of the week stuff. I wish I was better at that, but I enjoy reading that. But
that's hard though. You gotta plot and stuff. You gotta like know.
It's so much planning. It's so much, and I don't always have the time to do that.
Yeah.
But
exactly. Like I didn't look at any of the docs before you guys turned up. What part of that makes you think I'm going to plot out a case fic? Fucking not. No.
It's funny. My really big the crossover fic that we were talking about. I mean, the first like there's a first like section of it that spans about 26 chapters, but in that there was a lot of like, okay, I need to come up with like a case that's going to last for a while, and so I did do it. For a while, I was like, okay, I have one that's, this is going to do what I need to move the plot along for, 2 chapters, 3 chapters, whatever. So like, I was able to do it, but like without having to, I don't just naturally like go to it. It was like, that's not my instinct. And I just wish it came, I think, more naturally to me the way that some other stuff does.
It's not your first idea. You're not saying I'm going to write a case fic. You're writing something. You're like, how can I wrap this? Or how can I wrap a case fic kind of into it? Kind of like yeah.
I gravitate more towards the relationships and the character like aspects of it.
Okay. How about plot or pantser vibe? What do you guys think you are more? Do you think because you're saying you don't plot, but I'm hearing plotting going on, even if it's not case fic plotting. So is there? Do you like to just start with an idea and see where it takes you, or you're like, no, I want a beginning, there's a middle, there's an end, kind of a situation to how you write?
Annie is a plotter. I will say that. I have seen her notes.
Oh, yeah.
And I know that she is a plotter. She will say she's not, but she is.
Okay. Just right under that book.
I am the chaotic, like, this line is good, and let's see where we go from this. Like, I write.
Do you have to come up with a first line, Betsy, before you write a story?
There has to be, like, some kind of spark. Like, the look, or, like, I'll see
like the salmon cast thing for 5 seconds. Yes, you're like, there's a story here and I'm going to write it. Gotcha.
Yes. Or like if I'm in a bingo or like a writing challenge, like I have to have some kind of like thought or like visual aid.
Okay.
And then I'm like, okay.
Do you like prompts then? Do you like prompts from other people?
Yeah. Oh yes, yes.
I'm sensing a theme in people that like to congregate together, Kasey.
I told you, Sandra. Like pantsers and plotters are like levers and putters. Okay, you can't have 2 putters because they'll kill each other, and you can't have 2 levers because they'll die in a pit. You need a putter and a lever to figure it out. And the way to know if you're a putter or a lever, dear listeners, is if I ask you the question, where are your keys? Are they where you put them, or are they where you left them?
Yep.
They're where I left them. Half the time you're going to get, I don't know.
And they're where you left them. Because if you put them somewhere, you know where they were.
Exactly. They're somewhere around here. I don't know.
Yeah. Do I need them imminently? Then it's not a problem. That's a problem for later me.
Exactly.
It's fun to have someone to bounce ideas off of. Because I know, with Kasey too, especially like when we were doing a lot of, I think we did like some bingo stuff together, and we were getting prompts and things.
Yeah, I did Jackal's verse a couple of years ago.
Yeah, but I remember distinctly one of the stories that I started, because I was like, I got this weird, like three things you had to put into a story. And I was talking to Kasey about it. And then we started just going. And I think that was the one time when we were sending voice messages back and forth, I think, for a while, Kasey.
We got into
where we're like,
that.
what if we do this? What if we do that? And then I started talking about owls, and you're like, oh. And it's like,
I know about owls.
which was, it ends up being those kinds of moments that like start to spark something. And then, I don't know how many words later, Kasey was like, what are you doing with this thing? I'm plotting. We're doing a thing. Just go with me.
It's so nice to be able to talk stuff through with somebody. Having that ability to idea balance is so nice.
It's so great. And it makes like Runaway Dreamer is my like alpha reader and my beta, and I don't beta for her, but I alpha read for her as well. And it takes everything up a notch when you can just run something by somebody else and go, I'm thinking about this, and like and I'm the worst person, because depending on what kind of genre you're writing for, especially if you're writing like dark or if you're writing like horror or stuff like that, I'm like, I've had a horrible idea. What if we make it so much worse? So but it just like I know like writing in of itself is a solitary thing, but the collaboration is so important.
Yeah, it makes such a difference. I mean, that's honestly been the biggest change for me, is like finding Betsy. I mean, we talk about everything. It's like, it's just so nice having someone to like kind of go through, okay, this is all of the crap that has piled up in my head, and I think I'm going to do this with it. Like, what do you think? Does it make sense to you?
And then like you see like their excitement, and like it makes you even more excited to like get writing it.
Because then it becomes like this joint thing, because then they're like, oh, what if you did this? And you're like, oh shit, what if I did that? Do you guys have you guys have in lots of Discord servers? Do you guys have a Discord server just for you?
We do, actually.
We do. I was gonna say I recommend that, because me and Dreamer have one, and we've got like, oh, it's so great, you guys. It's got like channels and stuff, and then we've got like,
and you know what's funny? We got the idea from one of your episodes.
Oh, we did.
Oh, oh, that's great. See, I got the idea from
it was probably the same episode.
Him and Stacey. Yeah. But we've got like so like, here's a question as pantsers or plotters. When you have an idea in your head, do you write it down, or do you just leave it there and be like, if it comes back to me, it's important enough to work on?
I write it down.
I used to not. And then I was like, oh, well, that was really good. And now I can't remember it. So like I've started writing them. I have a bunch of notes in my phone.
Yeah. I have, so how I generally write is I really mostly write original characters with the canon characters. I've done a few ships. I just did Dean Bella, and I did, what the hell was it? Dean Lisa, I think, over the October thing. But for the most part, the original characters. And like, I'll write the one story that like can stand on its own, but they all fit into the same universe. So I have like a notes section for each one. So if I like think of something that would fit into, this character's like world or this one, like I have a notes section that all of my rambling just gets dumped into.
Well, I was gonna say, right, we have on our Discord server, we have like I think hers is called the motherfucking list, and mine is Bad Ideas by Kasey. And I've made them forum channels. So you just like post it, and then you can just go back and add comments into it. And that's where all of my ideas live now. Because like it'd be like 3 a.m. and I'd be like, oh shit, that. And I can just go and add it, and it's all there when I want to come to it to write it. So like,
that's a really good idea.
I'm gonna do that tonight, I'm pretty sure.
That's a really good idea.
You got to make the Discord server a community server to get access to forum channels. But like it's not like you don't have to pay for it. It doesn't do anything. It just like changes what you can do in the Discord server. But yeah, and then forums. And then we've got like separate channels for like actual whips that have like documents and stuff that we're working on. Channels for NSFW stuff, thirst post inspiration, cats, because we both like cats. Seriously, fucking get in on your Discord stuff and just put everything in there. It's great.
It's so helpful. I mean, we have our list of like, we have our checklist too for like what we need to read for each other, like as far as like, proofreading and all that stuff.
Yeah. And then you can put like one of the AO3 linker bots in there, so when you send fic recs to each other, it's just there. It's just
Ooh. We
have one of those.
Do
we have a Betsy's reading list.
Oh well, yeah, but we don't have the bot in there.
Yeah, the bot in there is really easy to set up. Yeah. See, look, Sandra, what I'm learning from this is that you need to start writing your ideas down, brave.
No, not yet.
Sandra has a very different system. Tell them your system, Sandra.
Yes.
Haul you under that bus.
I just let it stew. If it's important and it keeps coming back, then I'm like, that's what I want to write. I know it doesn't make sense to a lot of people, but it's one of those things where my brain feels like if it's important enough for me to focus on, I'll keep coming back to the idea. And then once I start, this is a thing I want to do, then I start with my notes and stuff for the story. Yeah. But otherwise, I would have the never-ending list of what ifs, to just like, I mean, I'm impressed when people, I guess my thing is once it's in there, how long before it comes out of the forum and onto then does it, like we were talking to Sorry, like does it birth itself into an actual doc, or like how is that happening in the server, Kasey? Like, are you guys foruming it?
I've got stuff on my list that I put on a list when we were still actively talking to Dandelion Dreaming.
Oh wow!
That's how old my ideas list is.
Wow. Okay.
And I'm like, maybe I'll never write them.
Yeah,
but they're there.
Yeah, like I like your idea because I think there's a lot of validity in if it keeps coming up, then I've got something to say. But what if I forget?
Well, then in my mind, it wasn't important. Like that's how I think of it. Like if I forget about it, it wasn't important for me to write. So I get it. I get that aspect of it. But for me, it's like, nope.
No, that's totally.
I don't need another bunny. The bunny's
there's so many.
Yeah.
So many.
I love the fact. Do you know what I really fucking like? That your garden is in such order you get to decide when the bunnies come. I'm running a wildflower meadow. I don't know how many are in there, but they keep appearing.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just weeding it a little bit more. Maybe that's all it is. Like it's just like, it's like nope. Like no, if it's not important, it's not staying, kind of a thing. So maybe I'm just weeding it out before I'm letting it, just park itself in my brain. Which isn't, like I said, it's funny, like I can't find anybody that does this.
That's why I asked. I was like, maybe these are your people.
I keep talking to people. I was like, nope, people have lists. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm doing something different. So I don't know if I'm ever going to find that magical unicorn.
That other person.
Like me.
Like, there will be one out there. There will.
At some point.
There's got to be.
At some point there will be. Because I think, I mean, when I first started, I mean, it was basically just what if, with Dean. And then it's kind of like those stories that might come up with that character, they come back up and they might go into a little thought idea that I might do at some point with these two characters. But a lot of the other stuff I think I'm doing is, and a lot of it has to do with the community that you guys were talking about too, like trying a bingo or trying a challenge or trying something like that, like doing a prompt that I'm not usually used to or wouldn't even think about. Like those things generate. So I kind of feel like that's my ideas. That's my lists. Those are my things if I'm using that as a guide. Yeah. So if I do more than that, I'm just going to run rampant. And, I don't know if my brain.
Not more amazing, Sandra.
Well, but I don't think I could. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it needs my brain space, and my brain space is very limited lately. So I have to be careful
I know
where
that
it's
feeling.
going. Yeah, especially lately.
I will say my list is definitely less of a list for like specific fic ideas and more about like, okay, I know what's happening in this timeline. Like this is what I have going on. And then when I do stuff like the bingos or bangs, it's like something might spark an idea and I'm like, okay, well, this would fit really well with like this thing that I know happens at some point, or like, let me work it into this. It's not usually like ideas.
Yeah, I think that's what I noticed because I've read a lot of your Hexed and Held, which I think we'll talk about. I want to talk with you a little about too. But I noticed that you do that a lot. Like if you write if you start your story off, you're saying you've used this prompt or idea or something for your challenge, which I think is kind of what I started doing that with
With
Julie and Dean, like some sunny days. I was
Yes.
like, I've got these prompts. Let me see if I can like find a way to put them in, kind of a thing. So I was doing that more. And I think if I get back into, challenges or something, I think I might do that again if I do a bingo or something like that. I think that's a fun way.
To
use
it's
them.
a nice challenge. Like it's a nice way to push yourself to like find a way to like participate in the thing, but still like do something with this story and world that you've already built.
Yeah,
which is cool.
Yeah. I like. I think so. I think that's like how I'm like opening up my thought process on these whole lists and notions and things like that. You said Notion. Is that what you guys use to write, or do you use something different?
We did for a while.
Yeah.
And then we noticed that like the word count is really wonky. Like it would say like there was 600 words, but then they're like, you put it into like Google Docs and there was only like 300 words. And it's like, well, if we're like, that's when we started doing like bangs.
Yeah.
And like have to have like the 5,000 minimum. Like we need something that we can trust.
Yeah.
Right.
I still use it for organizational purposes because it's got a lot of really cool tools. Like you can build databases in there. So like when I sign up for like a bingo card or, all those like October writing challenges that you see, like I'll take the prompts, I'll put them in and then like I build a database so that I know like, okay, like I can link everything in it. But we both use Ellipsis mostly to like actually write.
Okay. Yeah. I've started using that too.
Yes.
I think Casey's not on board with Ellipsis because of the collaborative part of it. It's not as collaborative, Case. I think maybe that's too because I'm more of like an on my own writer. So that's probably a thing too.
The thing I tried Ellipsis and I don't mind it for writing space, but the thing is like when you're like so like Dreamer beta is my stuff and that. So when you do it in Google Docs, she just suggests where to put the grammar. And then I just go through and go, yes. Like she's real cute. She puts it in there and I'm like, I don't look at it. I'm just like, yep. Because I don't know. She tells me where the commas go. I don't know. But you can't do that in Ellipsis easily. There's not like an easy collaboration method. So I was like, well, if I got to put my stuff back in Google to get it, then it's kind of I'm still equally on the hunt for something that replaces Google, but Microsoft Word is the same and it's all AI tools. It's not.
Word is the worst. I ended up getting away from Word to Google because they were like even worse with the AI before Google was. It was rough. But
well, I mean, I was when I was working sort of on my own before me and Dreamer became friends. I was working in Word, and like I would just email it. You just email it to people, and then they do what they wanted to do it, and then you email it back. But then when working with her, it's easier to like leave comments and stuff like that in Google. There's nothing filling that niche.
No.
Ellipsis is great for writing, but I need the collaboration as well.
Yeah.
We've gotten a little bit more used to it because that's definitely the thing that I think you and I both don't like about Ellipsis is that it like doesn't suggest it. You can only do the, the drafts and the merge. I've gotten around that by just like, if there's something that I don't want to accept, I just use Control F to find whatever piece I'm looking for in the draft and just like change something back. But it's definitely not as convenient. It is nice for like, having the comments. Like they've made a lot of improvements with the comments since we first started using it. Which has been nice.
They've made it more user friendly than when we first started. And like you can go in and like they have a lot of stuff planned, which they do have suggestions like Google planned to be a thing.
But it's not, there's no timeline yet. But Notion does have the suggest thing too. That was one of the reasons we stayed in Notion as long as we did, was because they had suggesting instead of just like changing it.
Yeah, just the word count was wonky, which kind of seems weird. Yeah. Not good. Well, nothing's perfect yet. We're going to keep searching.
Notion, the AI workspace that works for you.
Yeah, it does have AI, but it's not in your face. Like you can kind of just AI ignore it.
Yeah. There's no like when I was trying to get away from Google, I was like, no AI. And then I was like, shit, everything has AI.
Everything has
brilliant.
AI. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
So frustrating. But yeah, I mean, their AI is like, there's kind of like a little like pop up like circle in the bottom, like right hand corner or whatever. And like, if you click it, you can use it, but like you can very easily just ignore it. And that's what we do.
Yeah. See, that's it. Like, it's everywhere, and that's fine as long as I don't have to. Like, Google has the little Gemini thingy up in the corner. But I will have a look at this notation, Sandra, to see if it's any good for our other product.
All right, that sounds good.
If it do databases and stuff, that sounds like it might be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you guys need any help with the database stuff, I like messing around with
Andy's your girl. Yeah.
Be in your business. Be in your business. Going, please help, I fucked it up.
Betsy, this question I think it feels like it's appropriate for you though, in particular. I've got a question about pairs and ships.
Oh, okay.
What do you adore writing when it comes to pairs and ships? What do you like to write?
Everything.
So are you a multi-shipper? Do you think you multi-ship?
I am. I am definitely a multi-shipper. I tend to write Sam and Cass more.
Okay. Was that always a thing, or did that?
No.
Okay.
That came to be.
It was within the past year because we were talking when it happened. I remember you messaging me in the middle of the night going, I found the ship.
And I think it happened in the Jarepad bingo. Somebody brought it up in the Jarepad bingo, and I was like, oh my gosh. Like, my mind was blown. I was like, yes.
So what do you like about them in particular?
Yeah, what is it about Sam Cass? Sastiel?
Sastiel, yes.
Casual? No, I hate that one. No, I changed my mind. I hate that one.
Samstiel.
Samstiel's cute. I don't mind that one.
Which is actually funny because it gets brought up in the show.
Yes, it does. Casey's favorite episode, Fanfiction.
No singing in Supernatural.
Oh my gosh.
Right on this hill.
I don't know. I just really like them together. Everybody like Destiel, and like I like Destiel too, don't get me wrong, but it's a very like Sastiel is just very softer.
I was gonna say it feels like a softer relationship. I think when you see them together in the show, I think it has a maybe more of like a warmth or like I don't know if comfort's the right word, but like they just seem to be on maybe more of the same level kind of thing when they are together. Yeah. So the one where they were staring at each other, which episode was that you're like, oh, and was that what kind of like started it too?
I don't know.
You don't know? Was it early?
I was just like, oh,
she finds moments like that in almost every episode she watches.
Oh my gosh. I just wrote one for a writing event, and it was like led off the boy comment.
You're looking at me like I'm
it's in season 6. Which episode is that?
Is it when Soulless summons Cass lying about the weapon and Cass is like, listen, and sounds like I will track you down. Boy? I don't sleep.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, like we can make this into a dirty fic. And then like the fic actually ends with like Soulless Sam being like, well, that was fun, thanks. And Cass is like, oh, and I was like, oof. That's a good one.
You played me like a violin. God damn it. That's great. I very much like Soulless's relationship with Cass, which is I take 0 of your shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have noticed, because I mean the one that I've read that I really liked, which I didn't think I needed it, was Claire Dean that you wrote. So the Not Yet. And you've actually done more of those, right? Like you've done more stories with that.
She's gotten me hooked on them. And now I'm going to her going, Betsy, I need you to write this.
There's actually a bang I just signed up for because Annie was watching a certain episode, and now I can't tell you that episode because It's my fanfic.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
okay.
I was working on my fic for the storytellers contest.
Okay.
I was rewatching a particular episode, and I can't really talk about that one either. But I'm watching it for my story, which has an OC, and I am then just messaging Betsy, going, "Okay, I just read your Dean Clare fic, and now I need you to go look at this episode because I think it ties really well with what you wrote."
Aw, that's great.
I love them. I don't know why. Like,
I never would have thought of it without reading your stuff.
They have the same energy too, which I think is
They
very,
do.
very
They do.
similar. Like you're talking about Sastiel. I mean, I think they've got that.
They're on that same plane.
Yes. Yep.
When we did we talked to Katchi, the X-coded Y girl like discussion that we just did, and I remember in one of the grids that they put together, it's got Claire is basically like a Dean coded Dean girl. Like, you know, it's like it's all of a lot of that similar stuff that makes her like a perfect, like, I guess, match, right? Like exactly, if you were going to go exact. So no, I really did. I was like, oh, I've never thought of this before. It's nice to see someone pursue things like that and go, oh, you definitely what if. I think most definitely.
And now Fictitious Lemons is actually reading my Dean Clare stuff. And like they were like, I would have never thought of this, but I love it. Like, I love that I'm making you guys think about this. Like, this is amazing.
That's how it was for me. It was just like, oh my God, it's amazing.
Oh, that's great. I love that. I love that you're doing that. I think that's the fun part of it too, is when people want to play with characters. And again, like, I don't know if I would necessarily be able to do that, but it's nice to see what other people come up with in that vein. So you do, I mean, I think you guys have done a lot of challenges and like together, right? Like, I mean, I think there's been, was there, and I don't think I've read it, but I think I saw artwork for it. Did someone do a threesome with like Lee and Dean? Okay. Okay. Okay, that's me? Because you guys both got excited at the same time. Was that Annie?
Annie.
Oh, Annie. Okay. Gotcha. Because I remember it was Liz's artwork, right?
Liz very gracefully helped me out of every bang that I signed up for last year, because I signed up for 3 different bangs. Well, I signed up for 4, but I dropped from 1. I had never done it before. And in all of them, I didn't get claimed. And then Liz jumped in and claimed me at like the last minute. It was very nice about it.
Oh, Liz is a fucking angel.
Yeah.
Liz is
really
amazing. We love her.
Yeah, can't say enough good things about her. And she did amazing art for all 3 of them. I was so appreciative. And it was like really fun too. Like, I felt bad because I was like, I don't want you to have more work. Like, that was the only thing that stunk about it. I was like, I feel so bad that you're like doing all of this stuff because like I didn't get like picked. But it was so nice getting to like work with a friend, and she just did like an amazing job, and it was a really fun experience.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
But yes, she did the art for that.
Yeah. I remember, because I think I saw the one where it's like the hotel. It was like outside the hotel, which I thought was really, really great. And I think there was an NSFW that I don't think I have not clicked on, but I intend to read this at some point because I feel like it's probably worth me reading.
It's the longest smut piece I've ever written.
Look at that.
Look at 20,000 words of pure smut, and it is amazing.
Those are impressive. I'm always impressed with the ability to word count smut to that extent. Dreamer Dreamer's just got that like down.
I couldn't believe I did it. It was my first.
I'm so proud of you.
Yes.
That's amazing.
It was my first attempt at anything like MM instead of FM. And it was like, it was for the Bang Bang. And I was like, well, I've never done, porn without plot. So let me just try to figure it out. And
there is a little bit of plot in there that like hits the feels too. Yeah. Sorry, I'm talking about Annie.
No, it's fine.
I love it.
Please.
But there is a little bit of like plot and like feelings in there too.
I think I'm incapable of taking that out.
Right. Sorry. And it's hot. Oh my God, is it hot?
Thank you.
That's awesome. I have it. I think it's in my marked for later because I saw it. I was like, this is something I would want to read. Absolutely.
It's so good.
On the subject of Claire, though, just because I'd remembered a fic and then I wanted to go and double check that you had written.
Yeah.
Beth, you got a lot in the Sam Winchester Claire Novak tag.
What?
There's a lot of your fics in there.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah. But neither of you wrote this one. So have you guys read Don't Touch Anything in the Library? It's a Sam Claire fic.
I have not.
No.
That's very
will-
good. Very
Ooh.
feels. Lots
Very
of feels in
feels.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But very good. Very, very good.
Yeah.
And very funny also. I think it's got that, at least in the
Yeah.
beginning, it's very funny.
The
I like when you
this-
add in humor to stuff. It's
Yes.
nice.
Oh, yeah.
Having that mix of
Yeah.
it.
The summary is Claire is hit by a virgin targeting magic spell and picks Sam to bail her out. And there is a moment with Cass, Dean, and Sam where they're all like, well, one of us is going to take care of this. And Claire is like, none of you is taking care of this. What the fuck?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I'll throw the link into our group chat on Discord.
Yes.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
It's nice too because you guys are involved in a lot of different places. I feel like you really follow the ship and let ship and
Yes.
Pink
Yes.
Tomato
Yes.
motto.
Mhm.
Like what does that mean to you? If someone says ship and let ship, or your kink is not my kink, and that's okay.
Like what you like, but don't be a dick. Like, don't rain on somebody's parade.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like, I like what I like. You like what you like. We don't have to like the same things, but don't tell me what I like is wrong.
You need to not be an
Yeah.
asshole.
Exactly.
I think if I'd stayed stuck on just like reader insert, I don't think I would really have found a lot of great writers, outside
Right.
of that. Because I mean, not that there aren't great reader insert writers, but there's a lot of room to explore
Yes.
what people, are wanting to like. I mean, we've Kasey and I think have read pretty much everything at this point. And what I like about narrating, because sometimes I narrate for pond
You
prizes.
narrate
Yeah.
Loads of stuff though, everything.
And it's like, it's something I would have never even thought of like reading. I get a chance to read that and explore that and be like, okay, here's something different that I wouldn't have even thought of, but somebody else does. And I think, it's funny. We were talking to Sari, and it's like, I take the pro ship as like a positive thing, and it comes but it comes from problematic ships. But for me, it's for me, pro shipping is like, well, no, like be for other people shipping.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's what when I first saw the term, I was like, oh, so the first time I saw the term was when I joined the FFW server, the fanfic writers of Supernatural. And I saw it, and I was like, I don't know what this means, but like pro ship, I'm good with everybody shipping anything. Like, just sign me up. I'm fine with that. Like, I don't care what you ship, just enjoy it. Like,
Exactly.
And I was like, yeah, sign me up.
But, like, the fandom has like corrupted it into meaning something else.
I think, like, to me, everybody should like what they like and not be jerks to other people about, it's okay if you don't like the same thing. I think it's nice to keep an open mind too, as long as it's not a trigger for you. Like, that's something that I enjoyed, is expanding my horizon. And, there's stuff that maybe I wouldn't write, but I enjoy reading, or, I didn't think of it. Like we were just talking about with the Dean Claire, and I was like, oh my God, I love this. So I don't know, keeping an open mind and also being respectful when something isn't your thing.
That's exactly it. And I think that is what is falling again, the fandom as it is at the moment. It's that same, every space should be welcoming, but not every space is related to you. Like I'm a Wincest shipper.
Yeah.
So, I should be able to go to a Destiel space and be able to hang out.
You should.
I shouldn't be excluded from that space on the basis of being a Wincest shipper, but I equally don't get to walk into that space and go, there's entirely too many dicks I don't approve of in here. I wish
Exactly.
to change the dicks to the ones I enjoy. I don't get to do that because it's not for me.
Right.
You know? And I like the sort of the fandom war of Wincest versus Destiel is so gross.
Yeah.
It's unnecessary.
It
doesn't need to be there. Everybody can enjoy what they enjoy about it, and like nobody needs to be right or wrong, or
And it's like
judgmental.
It's fiction.
It's
like
fictional characters.
Like
I don't know. The back button is there for a reason on the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
People
Just
should
X
use it
out,
more.
guys.
Yes.
It's totally fine.
Yeah.
I think it's knowing that there are communal spaces where everybody should, like you said, Kasey, like everybody should be able to get along. And if there's really that niche or that special thing you want and you've got a space for it that other people enjoy, they get to enjoy it there. You don't get to go in and like you said, you're a guest in someone else's home. So when you're a guest in someone else's home, you act accordingly. And I don't think a lot of people get that memo all the time anymore, which is kind of a shame.
It's a shame.
But like, I also think that you have to be respectful. Like, if you know something is not somebody's thing, like, I don't think you should like push that in their face.
Yeah.
Yes,
We deal with that. Like, there are things that Betsy's into. Like, I don't have, like, there's no judgment. They're just not my thing. I'm upfront with her about it. It's like, yeah, I tried this. I don't like it. It's not about you or, you know, anything. It's just not my thing.
Right.
and you know, I don't read that stuff.
Exactly.
It's not an issue between us.
I think it's the having the friends that feel like they have to, that you all have to do the same thing. You all have to go in the same direction. And I think that's not what real friendship is. It's more about support and, you know, like letting people flourish and find themselves. I think that's important too. But then knowing like, if they're good here, you're good there, you come together, talk about the things, and then go do your own thing, come back when you're ready. That's how you do it. That's how adults, I think. But friendship is so, it's this thing too where like I think people growing up, you're friends because of circumstances or situations, and then when you're adults, you kind of have to navigate it a little bit differently because you're really kind of searching people out that like what you like, and sometimes it doesn't always cross doesn't check all the boxes, but you have to be okay with, well, when they're here and they want to talk about this.
Yeah. I think you have to be open to that because you don't want a carbon copy of yourself to be friends with. Like, that's boring.
We're boring. We want other stuff.
You spend all day with yourself. You want to be friends with somebody that's not you. Absolutely. And like, I don't know, it's possible. I mean, you know, I'm still super supportive of you. Oh yeah. Joy and like stuff, like even if it's something that like I'm not into and I'm not going to read, I'm like, oh my God, yeah, you should absolutely sign up for that event and you should do it. And I'm so happy that you have this idea and like go with it. Like there's ways to still be a supportive friend and engage and not like, it doesn't have to be for you because it's not for you.
Yeah. No, Annie's very supportive.
Appreciate that. So are you.
Yes. That's nice to hear.
That was made all the more endearing by the fact I know you're in the same room. That was cute. I like that.
Basically looked each other in the eyes when I said it too.
That's adorable. I love it.
So now I know you guys beta for each other.
Yeah.
Okay. How's that experience? Like is it, are you baiting? Are you doing a lot of it? Like, because you guys are involved in a lot of things, there's a lot of back and forth.
Yeah. It really depends on the time. Last year was a lot.
She definitely had to get a few other people to help with some stuff because I was like, dude, I can't get to this. I'm so sorry. It's not happening.
Because Betsy was psycho and had to do every day of Kinktober while doing 9 bangs.
Oh, wow.
I'm tired thinking about it.
Good gosh.
Lord.
Every day? Every day of
I did every day. 31 days, yep.
I tried. I crapped out after a day or half. I made it halfway and a day. Yeah, halfway in a day and I was like, I'm done. Can't do it.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Now
we're
so much.
And then how many bangs?
9. I did 9 bangs last year.
Or were they spaced out?
Well, they were spaced out. Like, I would get hyper fixated. Like, we did the Benny bang. I think that's the one I got finished first.
Okay.
Because, like, I jump around, but then, like, I'll hyper fixate on one story, and then, like, I have to write it out to the end.
We started writing Kinktober in June, too.
Yeah.
Because we had all the prompts ahead of time.
So it was for the FFW,
Okay.
And they released it early to give everybody enough writing time.
We had that, and we had the Culttober one, which was 3 lists on top of the Kinktober list.
We have a problem, okay?
That's probably fine. About it.
Have you decided to slow down this year?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I am only allowed 5 bangs this year.
Who imposed that? Did you impose it on yourself? Or yourself? Okay.
I did. I was like, Betsy, we are not doing any more than 5 bangs. Ask me how many bangs I've signed up for.
Oh, I know that.
Out of the 5. 4.
I was going to say 17. I was like, you
No,
I'm
completely didn't go for it.
sitting here I'm sitting here going, I would like to check back in with you around December.
Yeah.
See how that worked out. Because there's like, I think there's a fair few bangs that like
They're so busy.
sort of come due around like Dean's birthday and then around Sam's birthday, and then you get the stuff in the summer. But then you get like a lot of it towards the back end of the year as well, like Kinktober, Christmas, Secret Santa. So I'm like, can we check in with you towards the end of the year and see how that 5 bang limit is doing?
Oh, she's still gonna do all the other challenges. She just limited herself with bangs. I absolutely guarantee she's still gonna do Kinktober. We're doing Spring Fling right now. She's still gonna sign up for bingos, like, and then it's gonna change.
The Spring Fling, what is that? What is that through? Is that something?
That's FFW. So that.
What was that?
No, they have one in Jerpad.
Oh,
yeah. I couldn't. It might have been.
It was SPN.
I think it's the.
Is it the SPN Masquerade that's doing it? Because I remember they used to do Spring Fling too. I think. Yeah, but maybe
I know I've seen a few out there. But
the one she's doing is the FFW one.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So that's going on right now.
Gosh, you guys are so
and that's
busy.
my brainchild, actually.
Oh, well, then you have to do it. Then you don't have a choice. Yeah, if it's your brainchild, you have to be the first one to jump into.
She is running the Sam Cast Bang though, and didn't decide to write for it.
I even have like an idea. I was like, this would be perfect
done, and then didn't do it.
Aww.
Okay.
I was very nervous because like. A lot of bangs run into like the problem, like they have more fics than they do like artists.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want mine to get chosen and like one of like the participants not get chosen.
Yeah. Right.
So I was like, I'm just not going to do mine.
How far along is it? Is it close to being like what sort of what part of the process is it in now? Is it done?
We just got done with claims and did like the team check-in where you make sure like they're in contact with each other and like everybody has where they need to have. We will start posting in June.
Okay.
I wanted to give enough time like for the writers to like write out what they wanted to.
How many submissions do you have altogether?
6. We have 6.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
How was it getting started? Did you have any it sounds like Annie's been your support person. Did you have another person modding it with you?
No.
Okay.
No. I have a lot of like support. Like I have Liz. I turned her and I'm like, hey, this happened. What do I do?
That helps.
And Andrea, who is in like the pond, like she's been super helpful with stuff. Because this is my first year ever doing it. And I'm like, okay, what do I do if this happens? Like, but they've been like kind of helping me along the process.
Oh, I love that.
That's nice. I love that.
They're really nice.
That's awesome. I love that. I love that you're it sounds like you both are getting a chance to like experience all of the different ways that you can challenge yourselves with bangs and bingos and events and all of the things. I think Kasey and I tried a few and then Kasey just kept going and I'm like, nope, I think I'm going to try to go back a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
No, I didn't keep going. That's unreasonable.
No.
I dragged my buddies into the Wincest Big Bang in 24.
Okay.
So I dragged Sandra, who was not a Wincest shipper and hadn't written Wincest. No, she'd written Wincest once before because I challenged her. Come to the Wincest Bang with me. And it was great. And I said afterwards, and I took Dreamer with me as well, and she really didn't enjoy the deadline aspect of it. So she was like, I am completely out. And I was like, all right.
It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody, but
then I said, I was like, look, I will only bang for Sam. Because there wasn't, at that time, there wasn't a Sam Winchester bang. There was a Dean one, but there wasn't a Sam one. And I was like, if a Sam Winchester bang comes up, I'll do that.
Yeah.
And then Mass and Jen made the Sam Win Jarpad bang. And I was like, well, I have to do it because Sam's my boy. And I've been complaining for so long that there's no Sam equivalent to the Dean Winchester bang. So I did that last year. And then I was like, right, okay, I've done the Wincest bang. I did a bang for Sam. The only thing I could possibly want to do is a reverse bang because I've never done one before. And then Mass and Jen were like, okay, this year we're doing the Sam Win Jarpad reverse bang. And I was like,
Yep.
They're in your head.
Yeah. But I like my rule is now I only bang for Sammy. I will only do as long as Jen and Mas keep running that bang, I will keep participating in it because he's my boy. And it's a really great Discord. I don't know if either of you guys are participating in it this year, last year.
Yes,
Betsy is.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a really great Discord, really great group of people. Mas and Jen are the like amazing mods. As long as they keep running it, I'll keep participating in it. I'm turning up with a fucking finished fic next year. This year has been stressful. But which art did you get, Bets?
I got Jen's art, the off to college one.
Oh, I got the dress.
I know, I saw that. I'm super excited.
Yeah. I'm posting on Sam's birthday, so and one of the first. Oh.
I got Star Wars Day.
Too bad.
May the 4th, yeah.
Yeah, that's too bad. That's just how these things go, isn't it? You're like, I'll do one, and then you're like,
oh my gosh. And then like by the you're in 15, by the time you know it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so many things to write.
I don't know. I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how you guys do it. I don't.
I mean, I don't do nearly as much as you do. I signed up for a bench last year, and then it got to be too much. I was like, all right, I need to dial this back a little bit. So I only did the 3 bangs last year and like bingo and other random like prompt challenges.
Yeah, I think the bingo. I don't know. Maybe at some point I might do a bingo.
You enjoy
again.
the bingo more.
Yeah,
Sandra?
because I mean, I think basically to what Annie was saying too. Like you can kind of work it into stuff maybe you already thought you were going to write. Another story about, or maybe it's something you're currently writing, and you can like, oh, this would be fun to try to put this into it, right? Yeah. And Kim is very patient and willing to like, you know, like
she's amazing.
Yeah, I was like, well, if I was like, I've got this story I'm working on. I'm like, can I fit this into this? And she was like, yeah, sure. I'm like, you're gonna have to read a really long part of the story. She's like, it's okay. I'm like, you're not gonna know what's happening before or after, but I did use it. So like, okay, all right, sounds good.
She's absolutely amazing. I'm so appreciative that was the first like supernatural event that I had participated in. It was my second ever writing event that I had participated in. Nice. And it was just such a nice entry into like your intro into that part of the fandom. It was like, this is amazing.
I think the Jackal's Verse Bingo was the first event I had done as well.
Yeah, because I think
no, because I opened my big stupid mouth on the podcast because Sandra had done it, and it was all the signups were closed, and I was like, "Hey, if they open up a second round of signups, I'll join in." And then they did,
and Kim did,
and I was like, well, I've
I've
fine,
done it.
I'm doing it, yeah."
And now look where we are. I don't want to keep you. I don't want to keep you guys too much longer. So we've been chatting for like almost 2 hours. We are having an issue today. We seem to just can't shut ourselves up, but this has been fun.
We're not helping. It's not.
We just keep going off on tangents.
That's fun.
It is fun.
I know you guys love each other's writings, but like, do you have some other favorite like SPN fanfic authors that like you love their stuff and you just like, you know, you go back to again and again, or people are like, oh, they did this great thing?
So I'm really guilty of I haven't done much reading in a few years. I keep telling myself, I keep telling myself, I'm like, I'm gonna read more. Like that's my goal every year. And then it's like, oh, I signed up for too much stuff, and I'm just writing all the time. Oh, I'm beta reading. I obviously enjoy reading Betsy's stuff. I will say, Sandra, your D and Julie fic is, I mean, I know I've gushed about it to you before.
Oh, it was so cute. It was the cutest thing when you were in front of me. I was like, oh my God, this is so sweet. I love
it. It was one of my first ones. Like, I love that story so much. It's amazing.
I was saying to Kasey, it means it was so like surreal because I was like, Kasey, there's something about somebody in front of you telling you that they like you, they love your characters.
Enjoy that.
You know, that was so different than like, you know, it's one thing to get the comments and you love the comments and stuff. I was like, it's an actual person. Like, you know, there are people that are saying
it was surreal for me.
It's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was like freaking out to Betsy. I was like, oh my God, I got to meet Sandra. So I will forever love that series. It's one of my favorites. And then I need to look at the username. Sam on Tumblr, I think it's SBN Fave 67, I think.
Okay.
She has an OC with Dean that I love as well. And she's another author that really got me into the fandom. So
Gotcha.
those are the ones that come to the top of my head, you guys.
It was so sweet. Annie, like I said, I was just like, I was over the moon by that. I was just like, oh my gosh.
She messaged me immediately.
My husband was all like, that is so sweet. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, you guys were the sweetest things. I was like, they just came up and they were just like, we love the podcast. I was like, oh my gosh. I wanted Kasey there so badly. I wanted Kasey to be there too. For that, because that was awesome. But I will say, Annie, you're hexed held. Now, how do you pronounce the OC's name out loud? Because Lainey. Okay, because I was like, Lainey. I think it is, but I've seen it, and I was like, I don't know how anybody. So Lainey.
Lainey,
yeah. The storyline I thought was really sweet. I loved. I love they've got the You do the Bobby. I think I messaged you. Like, I love the Bobby in there. The Bobby's the dad. Like, you know, he kind of like picks up the pieces for
her dad died.
Yeah. Very good. And they're like they're friends from growing up, and they all hunters and all that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And she ends up having natural witch. She's a natural witch, and that's the whole thing. I will tell you.
I can see why you were in for it, Sandra.
I was in for it because that's what ends up happening in Some Sunny Day with Julie and Dean. And I was just like, this is a thing. I don't know why, but it's a thing. So
it's fun to explore. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but there's something about just like, no, it's really fun. Dean hates witches. Putting him with a witch is really fun.
It is. It's very fun to torment and torture him. But no, I thought some of the stories from their growing up were just really, really sweet. And I like not a lot of smut in the series, at least not that I've read up to yet, but I thought
I don't think I've done too much. So there's the Bang Bang fic that we talked about. That's Dean and Lainey. Mm-hmm. And then I think I did 2 for Kinktober that are later. That they're all posted in the release order instead of chronological order. So
now a real tangent. There's in your Too Sweet thing. So there's Lee and Dean. Is that related to what you did for the Bang Bang at all?
Yes,
it is.
Yeah, it's not related. I think that scene, if I remember correctly, I'd have to look at my notes. I think it takes place a year apart. I think it's the year after the Bang Bang.
Gotcha.
Fic.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm definitely reading this now. It's definitely happening because I think I'm on like, I don't know what part I'm at, but I feel like I just finished like the Too Sweet, whatever that part
I think
was.
that's the last one. Yeah. I can't remember what comes next. I think it might be the pilot episode might come next. Might be the next thing there is. But I thank you so much. I love that you like it. That is, I will admit, I have a soft spot for them. That's probably my favorite like series that I have. I love that.
I think the OC thing, like, you know, I think we vibe on that in particular too. So that's one of those things where I was like, I can see how you use all of those different prompts and things. Like I said, I have thoughts about Julie and Dean, but I'm trying to figure out the next bit, but there's still like another part of my ABC thing that I was saying to Kasey. I want to write about them, but I just haven't gotten a chance to. Like, I want to write how they got married in Vegas.
Yes.
Like, I just mentioned it at the end of like one of the series, but I never really like, you know, talked about what happened. So I kind of like, I want to revisit that. So there's like little moments that are kind of mentioned or, you know, slide things in. And
and that's the fun thing is getting to go back and like re-exploring those moments. Like, I like that I get to bounce around writing in that way. And like, you can have something that's just like a one-off mention, but then you can go write fic about it like later. It's fun.
Yeah. I think the following canon too was like, I don't know, not necessarily following it, but like, I really like fix-its too. Like, I didn't like, you know, like I wanted better for Dean, you know, at the end. So it's like, you know, being able to write stories that kind of like diverge and stuff like that. I seem to just fall into that again
I
and
love
again and again. So yeah.
Yeah, but
he's,
it's
so
he's my
satisfying.
baby. He's my baby.
it's escapism though, isn't it? Like we said, you're like,
Yeah.
this is he's my happy person, so I'm gonna
You
give
want him to be happy.
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can be happy in all sorts of ways. It just depends on the mood that you're in when you're deciding to write it. So yeah. That's favorite fanfic authors.
Authors.
Who you got? Yes.
Obviously, you two.
Cute.
The way Kasey writes Demon Dean.
Mhm.
Oh my god!
I know.
I love it.
Mm.
Like
I love to
I think I was
hate
talking
it.
to you. I love it. I'm
You're definitely
like,
talking.
yes. Like I was like, give it to like I don't know. Sorry. I was like,
No, please continue.
like, just like the I don't know, the raw like that I don't know, something about assholes. I'm like, please, like and then when he was like, you could I think I just read Blood Junkie. And then he was like, you can have it, you just gotta come over here and like suck my dick for it. And I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know. I just
That was like, oh,
whole entire episode that went very, very long about all the reasons why I had to take Kasey to task about.
Yeah, she was like,
DVD.
I hate this. I'm so proud of her. I hate it. She was like, I fucking hate this Dean. Like, I hate him. I've never hated a Dean. I hate him. Blood Junkie was the first one, like a million years ago, and I was like, this will just be porn, it'll be fine. And then
so
it wasn't.
It became
Wasn't
more.
just porn.
Yeah.
See, my mistake was I let Dean have that little paragraph at the end. If he'd have kept his fucking mouth shut, it could have just been porn. But no, it's like Blood Junkie was first, and then I went back. I did Control and Shame to bring it like up to date, and then good luck.
You don't know. Like, I'm like, oh my god, like when he walks out of the room and he's like, this is the only way I could keep it. I'm like, oh my god, my heart. Sorry. I'm done fangirling now, I swear. Like,
No, please continue. Please continue. Lavish me with praise. I love it.
Oh my goodness, that's great. I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
I think that's what we were talking about too. It's like, being able to really go along for the ride with your friend, like if it's not necessarily everything that you're going to write, but seeing that they are really finding that spot, and they want to torture you along with torturing themselves as they're doing it. Like they want the torture, they want to torture,
Yes.
because they need to feel it, and it's just like, and I'm just like,
one of my favorite comments that I have on anything, and I swear to God, I'm going to get it printed out.
You should at this point make it a plaque because you like to mention it. Yeah. I might have to make it for you. I might have to.
It's on my fic Perfect Balance, which is it's Winchester. It's pretty dark. It's light and happy at the end. But in the comments, there's just Sandra there, and she's like, "This isn't my usual cup of tea, but it's so great to see you finding your writing voice."
Oh, I love that.
She comes with me to all of the really dark places that I go, and she's like, "I hate every minute of this, but I am here with you. I'm so proud of you for doing this. I'm gonna frame it.
Yes,
I think
that's what friends do.
Yeah, because I don't think. I mean, Kasey said this before. I think they were like tentative about like, hey, I want to write these things, and not, and I think giving themselves that it's okay, you can do those things. And sometimes I might have to nope out and be like, Kasey, sorry, nope. I haven't found that line yet because I trust them. You know what I mean? So I think when you trust someone with a character, then I think, it's okay.
You can let yourself go further into it because there's that trust level. There's a comfort level.
Yeah. Because I'm never hurting Dean maliciously, or I'm never hurting him to no end.
Right.
There might be pain, but we're working through something.
Right. Yeah.
It's never. I'm never just beating him up just to beat him up.
It's not pointless. Right.
Yeah.
It's not for the sake of it.
And sometimes there is just stuff that just seems pointless, and I just I'm not here for that kind of stuff. I just don't see that. So well, besides us, Betsy, I'm sure there's others. I'm sure there's other authors who are
so many. What are you talking about? There's
so many.
Only us. We're the only authors in the fandom now.
God.
I feel good with that, which is great. Liz is really good.
Yeah.
Leanna, I beta for her too, as you know.
Yeah, they mentioned that. Yes, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
And then Sal. Why am I looking at you like
I don't know?
Tell me who I like.
I know we largely share a brain, but we're not that good. The psychic link hasn't totally formed yet. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Andrea from the pond. She's really a good.
What is Andrea's name? Writing name? Because I don't know if I've
Walking a Line.
Walking a Line.
Yes.
Okay.
She's like Crowley centric.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Writing that one down.
This would be like
Those are your top
my
ones.
top ones. Yeah.
Well, that's good. Is there, if you had to pick, and then we're going to let Kasey have their questions, but if you had to, and I know this is hard, I do this a lot to people that are like, I can't, they're all my babies, but like, is there a certain fic or something that like is your favorite that you've written so far that you're particularly proud of? It's okay if there isn't. I know. I just kind of throw that out there for people, but sometimes they're like, no, there's no way I can pick. It just depends on the day or depends on what I'm working on or kind of like that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's the one I'm most proud of is the one I'm probably working on right now.
Okay. Something you're currently working on.
Yes.
Saying. Gotcha.
I'd say other than that, it's probably like the Dean Clare stuff because it's opened like so many others' eyes and they're like, oh my gosh, this is great. And I'm like, yay.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. Annie, how about you?
I would say probably overall, it's hard. Honestly,
Question, Sandra. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. I can't help it. But it's one of those things because sometimes people do have like something that they're really, really proud of. And, so just like, I get it.
I think the one that I'm probably the most proud of, I mean, the Hexton Held series as a whole is my personal like favorite, I think, out of the stuff that I've done. And Too Sweet, probably my favorite that I've done for them. But it feels weird to say that. I feel like it should be the crossover because it's definitely like my most popular one.
Yeah. But like the most popular doesn't necessarily mean the one that kind of like, you feel, the most proud of. I mean, ask Kasey about their like highest hit fic that I think
you gotta tell us.
What is that one that you like banged out like within?
Yeah, my highest rated fic on AO3. I will get you some stats. it's over 10K in hits.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
It's super high. And I don't know how this happened. It's 11,000 hits and like 700 odd kudos.
That's amazing.
I know.
Amazing.
Right? Sometimes I just come and look at the stats page like, holy shit, I'm valid. I'm worth things. Fuck. But it's called Okay Daddy, and it's like the second Wincest fic I ever wrote, maybe. And I assume I banged it out in the weekend. It was nothing. Nothing to it. And stuff that I've put like my heart and soul into does nothing.
Yes, I know how it feels. It's so funny. So it's not by far. It's not my most popular one because the crossover is. But like as far as my one shots, my most popular one is a Secret Santa fic that I did for Harry Potter, and it's fine. Like I don't dislike it. Like I did it for somebody, and I was happy. Like I followed what they asked, and it was good. But like I don't really like care about it. Like it's like I did the thing, and it's like massively popular next to everything else I've done. I'm like, oh my god, I put my heart and soul into all this.
Actually, I just went and looked, and I'd written 5 installments of Junkies in between it. I wrote my first Wincest fic, went mental with Junkies, then I wrote that one, and then I went back to Junkies after I wrote that one. And I was just like, Junkies is hard, Junkies is heavy. Like I went to Dreamer and I was like, hey, just give me a prompt for something, anything. I just want to write something that isn't bleh, you need a break. I just needed a brain break. And it went gangbusters. And I'm like,
that's awesome.
I don't know. What happened? But and I've written stuff like I wrote a gender fluid dean for the Samwin Japad bang last year that I'm so fucking proud of, and it's getting to the people that need to see it.
That's important. Yeah.
Proud of this.
But that's what's important. Like that's what we keep talking about. It's like the people that
it gets where it needs. It gets where it needs.
It does. Yeah.
And that's important.
I think there's an audience, like even if it's not a big one, you know, the work will find the audience that it's meant for, and they'll appreciate it. And there's, you know, big, small, it doesn't really matter as long as you're happy with it.
I agree. Kasey, your questions.
Yes.
Oh,
my questions. I had questions. I did. So we'll go in reverse alphabetical order this time. Just
okay.
So you don't have to share if you don't want to. But Bets, how did you come up with your username?
So I was just whispering fantasies for most of my fandom life. But I didn't want to whisper fantasies for people anymore. I wanted to write what I wanted to write. And I learned a lot about myself over the last year, which Kasey, you kind of helped me with.
Thank you.
I'm trying not to cry right now. I realized that I identify as trans mask. Yes.
Nice. Like we're fist bumping across the
yes, we are.
In half of America.
And that's where like the Fae came from. Like sometimes like you said it, like I listened to like the one the Misha episode, and like how you explained it, like just kind of opened my eyes to everything, and like how it's like an umbrella. And I was sorry. I was like, I go like I'm fluid. Like sometimes I feel like a girl, sometimes I don't, like, and it's okay. So that's where like the Fae part comes from, and I just really like flannel. And, like always wearing flannel, so
I love that.
Like I just saw like flanneled something and like a name generator because I really wanted to change my username.
You were
like,
going through so many of
that
them.
was me and not like anybody else. Like I'm like, this is about me now. Like I want to be happy and I want it to be about me. So and then like I was like, oh, flannel Fae, I love that. So
that's
where I got it. Yeah,
that's lovely. Good for you.
That's so great.
Good for
I
you.
love that. And absolutely.
So now, like, I'm the tiny little fairy everywhere now, and I absolutely love that.
That's great. I very, very much have an image in my head of a flanneled fae. So I love that. And trans mask fist across the Atlantic and half of America as well.
I'm just imagining Dean's just scrutinizing you and looking really hard at you right now in that one little scene. Going,
hopefully not from inside a microwave though.
Not that part.
Just looking. Just like
okay.
I definitely I feel like if you could prove to him that it wasn't evil, which obviously Bets isn't evil, I feel like Dean would totally adopt like a little fae.
I don't know.
I think so. No, I feel like you don't. I'm not come across as evil, so you're probably fine. My intuition is pretty good. I feel like if you could prove this to Dean, he would absolutely take on a little fae mascot. I feel like he would totally like, tuck it in his flannel pocket and just be like, this is my emotional support fae. Sometimes they do magic.
I love it.
Yes.
It's fine. Sometimes they do magic.
Yes. I need to write this fic now.
You really do, because I need to read it now, I'm afraid. So, both our hands are tied. You need to go and write that immediately.
Okay. I will write this.
It's not optional. You gotta get to it.
Unfortunately, it's not. I'll be in your inbox going, that's awesome. I'm stuck. I want to change my username again because I'm Sam is my safe word on Tumblr and AO3, and I'm Restless Man in Discord, but Restless Man is taken on Tumblr.
Oh no,
that's so annoying.
And I can't. It has to be the same.
Yeah.
You can't do a Sandra and just have two different ones in two different places. You can't do that. I got
No, I can't.
No.
I also want to change mine, but I can't think of what I want to change it to, and I'm so bought in at this point. The story behind mine is so stupid. I've never been good at coming up with usernames, and I was sitting in my apartment in college with the same roommate that got me into Supernatural. So this was like shortly before I started watching the show. And she was telling me about Tumblr and how cool Tumblr was. And I was like, all right, I'll make a Tumblr. And we're sitting there and we were watching Gilmore Girls. And I couldn't come up with anything for the life of me. I was like, I don't know what to do. It's just like, I don't know, like, what you should do either. Like, just pick a username. And the episode that was playing said Copper Boom. And I was like, all right, well, I guess that's my username now.
It's really cute, though.
I threw in a number, and that was my username. And then it just stuck, and here we are.
Now, Copper Boom, did you try Copper Boom and then it had already been taken and you had to put a number in, or did you just put Copper Boom with a number without checking to see if Copper Boom?
I can't remember.
Okay.
I mean, this was like 2013.
That's okay.
I know. If I had to guess, I probably wanted to add a number. I don't know. Yeah. But
Well, it's definitely original. I mean, I can't say I would have never figured out how you would have come up with that name. So there we go.
It cracks me up though, because like I've definitely had a couple people follow me, and they're like, "Oh my god, I followed you because of your username, like Gilmore Girls." Like they recognize that it's Gilmore Girls. I'm like, "That's really cool."
So cute.
There's nothing Gilmore Girls on my Tumblr anymore.
Oh, that's too cute. That's cute.
I love that. Oh, goodness. I love that. Alrighty. Last question. We need a last question jingle, Sandra.
Oh, I'm not doing a last question jingle. I'm not.
That does seem reasonable, but I will be a little bit sad about it for a minute.
You can be. You can
you don't have to fix my sad. I'm just going to have it for a minute.
I know.
This is okay. So this question has nothing to do with Supernatural or fandom or anything. And you guys have listened to the podcast, so you already know what's coming, and that makes it infinitely less fun for me.
Yes.
But you know
and
what?
I'm totally ready because my 6-year-old is obsessed with dinosaurs. I'm not even kidding.
I just love dinosaurs. So
amazing. And you know what? For funsies, you're going to do it at the same time. I'll count you in and you can both yell it out at the same time.
Okay.
Great. So adults don't ask other adults this question enough, and I am on a one model mission to change that. So, Annie, Betsy, what is your favorite dinosaur? 3, 2, 1, go.
Dinosaurs.
That was fucking awesome, but you're gonna have to take turns. Rock, paper, scissors for it on your end.
Mine's a Deinonychus.
Deinonychus. Okay.
Yes.
I don't think I know of a
I don't
Deinonychus.
think I know that one.
They're what the velociraptors in Jurassic Park actually
Yes, I do know that. Yes, I do know that one. I do. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I like the Ankylosaurus.
Ankylosaurus.
Yes.
That's the one with all the
The big armored boy.
Okay.
Yeah, the tank.
Looks
Yes.
like they got
The
arrowheads all over it. Is that the kind of thing?
Tiny brain.
Okay.
Very small brain. His brain is smaller than eyeball. Very,
There's
very
a
small.
there's a mummified one in Canada that I want to go see.
We're gonna go see it someday.
Really?
Yeah.
It's on my list.
Oh my gosh, you guys are doing that this weekend?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say. I was like, wait, what's happening?
No.
That's
That would be really fun.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what's
Someday.
happening? Okay. All right, someday. I thought I heard
Someday. I thought you
was
said
like,
Sunday as well. I was like,
no,
cool.
That's great.
Canada's a little bit far from where you are, but road trip, I guess.
Road trip it right. Road trip it the right way. Oh goodness. Oh, this has been so much fun. We've had
So much fun,
chatting with you.
Yes.
I think
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, I think just to kind of wrap it up, because we're talking a little bit about, I think, fangirling and like, getting out of your shell and just doing the things. What would you tell someone who's getting ready to, or who wants to write something and maybe post something and is maybe a little scared or hesitant to do it? What word of advice would you give them?
Do it. What's the worst that can happen?
Exactly.
It probably, and that was where I had to tell myself by the time I started going. It was like, what's gonna, like, just take the risk.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
Do it for yourself.
Do it for yourself. Yeah.
Have fun with it. And, the nice thing about being online is that you can do everything under a fake name and nobody will know it's you.
That's very true.
Yep.
Nothing to lose.
The energy you both have and knowing that you've kind of like built this friendship that's kind of started, from Supernatural is just so very sweet. And it sounds so supportive. And the fact that you guys go and visit each other and you do the things and you're going to go on.
I'm super into that.
Yeah, and that you're gonna do another convention together.
Mhm.
I wish I was going to that one too, so that I could see you
Us
guys.
too.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm glad you guys.
I
are
mean,
doing
like
the
they
thing.
do make day passes.
I
We got
know.
into the drive.
Well, you know what? For New Jersey,
saying.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like for me, it's more about the just right now. It's just like it just costs a little much. I'm really trying to like,
No,
really trying to do that. Or
yeah.
else, trust me, I would be going to every single one if I could. I would probably be. I'd probably be one of those people that would just be going and doing the thing, like
Mhm.
a Grateful
Us
Dead
too.
tour.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely. It was great to get to meet you guys in person, and then
Yeah.
to get to have this, be able to have you come back on. I'd love to have you guys come back on again for something else. Kasey and I are always trying to figure out like other things to have people on to talk about and stuff like that. So
I want to pencil you guys in for December.
to
So we can
see,
talk
to
about
see where they're at.
who
Yeah.
said, I'm only going to do 5 bangs this year, and I want to see how many bangs end up shaking out by December. That's what I want.
That's
Okay.
true. That's
We're
true.
around.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, this
Yeah.
was a lot of fun.
This
We
was so much
really
fun.
enjoyed it.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us.
We wanted to thank you again for coming on and chatting with us. And feel free to exit since you guys are together. I know you can do the things. Otherwise, I will exit you out. It's been great. I'm so glad we got to have this conversation. I'm so glad Kasey got to
Yes.
connect with you guys as well.
Yes.
After hearing all about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's been a blast. It's been really nice getting to talk to
Yes.
both of you and
Oh,
chat.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And
Awesome.
you guys enjoy the rest of your
Yeah.
weekends.
Enjoy the rest of your
together.
weekend together.
Apparently, we're going to Canada.
Yeah, I was like,
tomorrow.
hey, it's Sunday.
Yeah, you should probably like gas up the car and whatever, because that's what you're doing tomorrow.
I mean, I don't know. It doesn't feel like that weird of a stretch. I mean, if the boys can do it in like,
I
under a
mean,
day. I
yeah.
mean, come on, you could do it in a few hours. It's fine. It's
yeah,
fine.
it'll
You got the thing.
probably be fine. You'll
You
be
got
all right.
the
Just need their magic car that just
Yeah.
apparently
That's all.
defies the.
Yes.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all.
Can we have some of that luck too?
I would love to give you all
No
of the
flat
luck.
tires, please.
No flat
Yeah.
tires. No flat tires.
No flat tires. You
Oh.
listening? Magical car deity. No flat
Yes,
tires.
No flat tires.
Yeah.
No, but I want to. We got to keep in touch. So make sure you let me know how everything's going. And but yeah, have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy yourselves.
Yes.
You guys too.
Thank
All
you.
right. Feel free to
Bye,
exit out.
guys.
We'll talk to you on the other side later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Aw, Kasey.
Please, we have to keep them forever.
I was not expecting that from Bets. That was so sweet. See, this is what I love about this. Like you don't know what our experiences and what our words can do for other people. And I think that's really sweet.
Yes.
I think it's really sweet.
I'm very, very touched.
They are adorable. I can't help
They are
it.
the fucking cutest, I swear to God. Like, please, I want to keep them around forever. Somebody better be writing about Dean finding a little flanneledfae and keeping it in his pocket. If it's not bad, somebody gotta write it. Seriously.
Oh, it's so nice to see how this, like, talking all the talk we give to about the fandom being very divisive, but like people finding their people, I think is so really sweet, and the support that they get, and yeah, it's just, and all the stuff that they're involved in. It's just a really nice conversation.
Busy beavers.
Busy
Pair of them.
beavers. Busy beavers. But 2.5 hours later, I feel like that's our sweet spot today.
Yeah. Look, sometimes it just be that way, you know?
It's just, yeah, we're getting back into the swing of things, and we don't know how to shut ourselves up. But it was a really nice conversation. I had fun.
Shut up. We're great. We're great.
We're just so great.
We're just like hashtag the bestest, you know? Everybody's saying it.
It's the bestest. But we should probably exit
Sorry.
for tonight.
Yeah.
Because you know it's late. It's late for you. But yeah, I want to thank Annie and Bets for coming on. So much fun. Thank you for
Yes.
listening. Let us know what you thought of the two most adorable people that I think we've
They're
had on
the
in a
cutest,
while.
though. Come on.
Yeah, you can email us at idlinginttheimpala@gmail.com. You can comment on Spotify, leave a YouTube comment, join our Discord, and chat with fellow idlers and us in real time. Check out our merch store, which is another fun way to show your support. You can find details for everything on our website. That's idlinginttheimpala.com. Want to fuel our supernatural road trip? Consider supporting us on Ko-fi. We have perks to go along with different membership tiers, and would love to have you along for the ride.
Speaking of perks, we've got special shout-outs for some of our Ko-fi members. From our Shotgun Picks and Music tier, we've got Runaway Dreamer, Crowley's Mistress, Sam and Dean 76, Elia, Charlie, and flanneledfae. From our baby driver tier, we've got Livia. Thanks for picking the tunes in the car and steering us in the right direction. Support like yours keeps our podcast going. Don't forget, you can support us for free by liking, commenting, subscribing on YouTube, and following, rating, sharing on audio platforms. Engagement like that really helps us with the algorithms. All hail their benevolence. As always, we have the causes we support in the description. So from me, you have LGBTQ plus talking charities. From Sandra, you have mental health charities. And of course, the main causes that we are always highlighting, championing, spotlighting are World Central Kitchen and Doctors Without Borders. If you want to know more about these causes, why we're supporting them, what they mean to us, check out idlinginttheimpala.com. There's a page there called Causes Cause with all the details. And while you are over on idlinginttheimpala.com, it is June, which means it is Pride Month, which means our annual Pride merch is live right now. So while you're over there on idlinginttheimpala.com, check out the tab that says merch, and you will find our beautiful artwork done by JJ the Jet Plane over on Tumblr. And literally, if it stood still long enough, I slapped some fucking artwork on it. That everything is over there. And you know what? If for some fucking crazy reason you can't find what you want, drop us a message, send us an email. And if we can do it, we'll put it on whatever you want. But go take a look. It's beautiful artwork. Stunning. It's on everything I could possibly think of. Treat yourself. Happy June. Happy Pride. But for now, we will say thank you humongously to Annie and Bets for joining us in the backseat. And they're just the fucking cutest, though, guys. Come on now. They made a road trip out of being on the podcast. That's too cute. I like everyone else that we double interview from now on, like, up your game, friends. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But huge thank you to Annie and Bets for joining us. Thank you, dear listeners, for joining us in the back seat. And we will see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.